Hello, 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 my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, it is appreciation for the subs. So my subscribers get free readings. So if you want a free reading, go ahead and subscribe. You will get a free reading every Saturday, as that is when we do our appreciation for our subs. Hi, Jen. You want your freebie, my love? Hey, Amanda. Welcome in, subscriber Saturday. You get your free readings. Perfect, Jen. Do you have a topic matter in mind? Hi, Barbie. You made it. Woo, said Amanda. Hi, Sylvia, my love. Welcome in, darling. Thanks for being here, you guys. All right, we're going to do a family reading here for Jen. See what's going on. Full moon too, it is. It's an Aquarius full moon. So what we're letting go of today, we will finally let go of in Aquarius season, which would be I think it's like the 19th of January to like the 19th of February, something like that. All right, Spirit, this is for Jen. Spirit, what does Jen need to know about family things? Spirit, what does Jen need to know about family? Spirit, Amanda, thank you for liking the live. Spirit, what does Jen need to know about family? All right, I want to do one more shuffle here. I lied, I'm going to do one more. Hi, Judy. Thanks for liking the live. Welcome in. All right, that's it. That was a good one. Thanks for sharing, Amanda. Thanks for sharing, Barbie. Oh, so family stuff is, it's not seemingly well at the beginning, at the bottom of the deck here. The Three of Swords is heartbreak, toxicity flowing. It's very much like you may be unraveling some toxic behaviors in your family, or realizing like some of the things my family does isn't normal to other families. So we're figuring some out. But we did get the Queen of Wands popping out of the deck. So you do have Salem on your side. I don't think Salem's going to come in here again, guys, because not ever, like just today, because I didn't know he was behind me in my rolly chair and I ran him over. And he got really sad with me, and I got really sad with him, mostly with myself, but yeah. But just because he might not come in, you do have him still. So luck is on your side, even though he was a little unlucky today. The Queen of Wands, I feel like matriarchal energy. So this could be having to do with like your mother, your grandmother, anyone that has like a motherly feel to you. Some of us, some aunts have that for certain people. So this could be having to do with that. The Tower. The Tower is a sudden upheaval, sudden change, sudden reset coming in. She is a light though. She's Aries. So if you need to be selfish, be selfish. Thank you, Nicole, for following. So if you need to say, hey, this isn't working for me right now, I have to take some space, even though you are a light, even though people gravitate towards you, people might tell you the tea, the drama, what's going on. There is a reset here that needs to occur. There's some egos at play. You see that crown there? There's ego. Michelle, thank you so much for the roses. And thank you, Barbie, for the Go Popular. But this is something that I really feel like there's egos at play here that is causing a lot of drift here, a lot of heartbreak here, a lot of pain. So do your best to like remove yourself from it if possible. If it's not really possible for you to remove it, it's something that you are going to have to confront at some point. But I just feel like lying in wait and like seeing what happens, what transposes. Been doing shadow work, so this makes sense around my family and dealing with past mess. So it's past traumas, we're past toxicities we're dealing with. So sudden changes, sudden upheaval. Like if you need to confront some people, feel free, but also like it just feels like I'm lying in wait. Like I'm just waiting for things to like pan out as well. So I hope that helped there, Jen. Thank you so much for being a paid subscriber here. I really appreciate you. And thank you for getting your free reading here. Now, if you are a paid subscriber, you are going to get your free reading here today. So if you're interested in free readings on Saturdays, go ahead and get your subscription in. The only people getting freebies today is my subscribers. Other ways, you can donate $15 to get a 5-minute reading of your choice. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings. You're very welcome, Jen. And you also get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes whenever you donate $15 or more to the Linktree link. So go ahead and check that out, you guys. But you have to be a subscriber first to get that additional minute for free. Right. Any other subscribers here wanting to do mediumship? So the only thing I offer for free, Amanda, is the card. So if you want to do mediumship, you're going to get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes. But that one is an energetic exchange. So I do need that $15 donation to do that one. Otherwise, we can pull cards because those are the freebies, is the cards. But thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Okay, I'll do a card. What do you want the topic to be, my love? All right, Barbara, you're going to be after Amanda. We can do that. We can do a general message for you. All right, we're going to do love for Amanda. So let's check out what's going on for Amanda. Spirit, what does Amanda need to know about love? Thank you for the little crown, Jen. Spirit, what does Amanda need to know about love? Spirit, what does Amanda need to know about love? I want to do one more after this. Queens need a crown. You're so sweet. I love you so much. All right. Hey, Veronica. Welcome in, darling. 9 of Pentacles. So there's something good and abundant coming in with love. We're going to see what the other cards have to say. But at the bottom card is saying abundance. 9 of Pentacles is abundance. It's coming in. It's being attained. It's coming to fruition. So there's something here bountiful, plentiful, abundant. Very interesting. You know what's really interesting is that when I look at these cards, because we have the 7 of Swords, which is the liar, the cheater, the thief card, that we have the Strength card. It reminds me, honestly, of my own life where I left my fiance. I was with that person for 6 years, and I felt so much more abundant without him. I felt so much more lively. I felt like myself. I felt like I could truly do whatever the fuck I wanted. Like I felt so much better being away from that person than I ever was in the relationship with that person. I wasn't being supported. My needs weren't being met. Financial abuse was part of it. There was a lot of facets in it, but I do feel like this is the same situation. That's why it's getting brought up. Is there might be somebody who's not being honest with you, might be somebody who's lying to you, cheating on you, or stealing from you. It's probably more lies than anything at this point. Maybe not cheating necessarily, but maybe not being honest or truthful with you. But you're strong enough to like take that head on. Like they're literally staring at each other. These characters, they're staring at each other. She knows what this card has done. She's strong enough to say, hey, am I going to start again? Can you tell if that's the past? I honestly, to me, it doesn't, I mean, it could be the past, but it doesn't feel the past to me. It feels present to me. But let's pull another card and just see. We got the 8 of Pentacles as well. So like going back to the drawing board. You see she's on a drawing board, going back to the drawing board, getting myself back into alignment with myself. So if this is a current partnership that you have, or maybe you're single and it's somebody you're talking to or somebody you're messing around with. But I see you going back to the drawing board right there. So this might be something that you do confront. You realize like, hey, this isn't really working for me. Thank you, Goddess Kelly, for the rose. And you're going to go back to the drawing board. You're going to go back into alignment with yourself because you're going to find out some sort of, to me, it feels like a lie. It doesn't feel like cheating. It doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel like somebody's like doing that behind your back, but maybe not being fully honest with you. But I do hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much, Amanda, for being here. If you would like more clarity or insight, we could do a 5-minute reading if you're interested to get you a little bit more information there. But yeah, I would just like talk with your partner or maybe like figure some things out if you have a partner. Hi, Tasha. Thank you for the follow. And yes, Trish, but we're going to do Barbie first. But Trish, you can be after Barbie. But yeah, so I would just see what's going on. There could be a lie going on. All right, so Barbie wants to do a general. Barbie, let me know that you're here, you're paying attention. Oh, Salem did come back in the room. Oh, Barbie's here, perfect. I just got to show Salem because he's here, and I'm so sorry I run it over your widow paw. Don't go behind the chair anymore, Bubby, because is your collar even on? Why are you not making noises? Where's your Where's your bell? Come here. I don't know where his bell is. Yay for me. Yes, Kelly, you can get in line as well. So we'll do Trish and then we'll do Kelly. All right, Spirit, this is for Barbie, Barbie, Barbie. Spirit, what does Barbie need to know? What messages do you have for Barbie? Spirit, what messages do you have for Barbie? Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Veronica, for liking the live. I appreciate you guys so much. So much. Spirit, what does Barbie need to know? What messages do you have for Barbie? All right, let's cut it. Let's cut it. Well, that's a pretty big message. We have success here. The Three of Wands is the card of success. This is you going out and obtaining it. It's not quite here yet. It is in the harbor, but it's not to port yet, but it is coming in. So keep going down, keep moving forward. You got success right here. There might be some troubles, like with trusting or with the past, and like, don't let your past dictate your future, period. This is what this card is. It's the do not let your past dictate your future card. Let the future show itself. Let the future come in with all of its successes. Knowing that, yeah, there's some things that needed to be spilled along the way. There are some things that needed to be healed, needed to be uncovered, needed to be talked about, needed to be figured out. But now you have these two cups behind you. And what's behind you is this new transformation. Page of Wands, newbie, transformation, passion, desire, motivation, psychic abilities, spirituality. So there is something here that is going to be new and transformative. That's what I get the most is transformation, because you have these two cups and you realize you have to work with what you have to get the success that you're going to get and you're going to achieve. Just know there's new transformation coming in. Transformation is not easy. Transformation is a little difficult, but take that leap of faith on yourself and you're going to be fine. You have that sun imagery. Awesome. That is success itself, vitality, strength, knowing that no matter what happens, I'm going to land on my feet, regardless of anything that may or may not happen. But I do think you've learned some lessons. You're starting something new, and it's going to transform you in a good way to your success. So, Barbie, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. I really appreciate it, guys. And if you guys are interested in free readings, go ahead and subscribe. Otherwise, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. All right, next we was Trish, and then we have Kelly. Trish, perfect timing. Thanks. You're very welcome. All right, Trish, what type of reading are we doing for you for your freebie, my love? What's the topic? Okay, we're going to do a relationship reading with Trish. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, this is for Trish. Spirit, what does Trish need to know about their relationship? Spirit, what does Trish need to know about their relationship? Spirit, what does Trish need to know about their relationship? What's going on here? That didn't work out. That didn't work out either. We're going to do another double. Actually, I'm going to do one more after this as well. Let's see what's going on. All right. So there is, interesting enough, when I looked at this card, I heard cords being cut, which is interesting. We're going to see what the other cards have to say, but this could be a new beginning in you cutting a cord, in communication, in action, in ideas and inspiration, connection with spirit. So I don't know if you're ready to cut a cord with somebody or you're getting to that point where like, I'm considering cutting this cord with somebody. But when I looked at this card, that's what I heard. I heard cutting the cord. And I don't ever read this card as that. Spoiled Brat, thank you for the follow. So that was very interesting. The first time I've ever heard that with this card. Ooh. It just feels like whatever's going on in your partnership, when I look at the Knight of Swords, I feel like they are just gung-ho, going forward to attack. Like this card is to attack. Like this card is not afraid of a battle. They're moving in, their front lines, but the way that they're running towards the Page of Pentacles, which is just minding their own business, studying some things, like looking at the plants, looking at the world, like they're a newbie. They're just here doing something new. And this person feels like they're attacking this person. So you could have a lot of fights right now with your partnership, with your relationship. You could be having a lot of small disagreements, big disagreements, but it just feels like there's something here that I just feel attacked with. I just don't, the way my stomach feels is just bleh. Like I feel so almost anxious. No, this is not a collective. This is for subscribers. So if you're a subscriber, you're going to get a free reading today. Otherwise, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. And once we get to 30,000 likes, that's when we do a collective. But this is, I want to pull another card. Whatever's going on, like you're going to be victorious though. Whatever battles you're facing, whatever things you have to go forward and confront, even though you may be minding your own business and doing your own things. Very interesting. Okay. I got a yawn. I'm so sorry. But you're going to be victorious with it. Okay. So even if it's you walking away from something, getting out of there, cutting that cord, or just like communicating and saying like, hey, you need to be better to me. You can't stop. You can't, keep fighting. We can't keep fighting like this. Like it's not serving anything. It's not doing anything. It could help. But I did hear cutting a cord. So Trish, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. The way my stomach feels, I just feel uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable in my stomach. So let me know if that made sense there, my darling. But I do hope that helped. You're welcome, Trish. All right, Kelly, I think you wanted to do a general, you said? Thank you, Sylvia, for liking the live. Yes, please. All right. Thank you, Trish, for liking the live as well. Hashtag FIP. Thank you. All right. This is for Kelly. Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? What messages do you have for Kelly? My goodness. Whew. I don't know what the yawns are about. That's wild to me. I literally have not yawned since I woke up. So I've yawned twice now in a row. That's something. Anyways, for Kelly, Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? What messages do you have for Kelly? Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? What messages do we have for Kelly? Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? What messages do we have for Kelly? What's going on here? I want to do 2 more shuffles. Stan, it's a $15 donation. You're going to receive a 5-minute, but I'd be happy to read a love reading between you and Karina. All right. Ooh. I know we talk about career a lot, but I can't help it. This is a career card. The Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning, a new start, and I feel like this is a card you've gotten frequently. Maybe not recently, but I feel like it's a card that comes up for you a lot. So there's something new coming in that's going to be productive, lucrative. It's going to give you a path. I'm going to show you what I mean by path. This is traditional tarot here. This is a pathway that's leading here. So there is abundance. There's something here opening up for you that's going to be really lucrative or productive for you. So I do think this is going to be something beneficial. Yeah, I think I do get that a lot. I think so too. So just know like something new is coming in, something new. And if that's what you manifested during the Lionsgate portal, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, definitely something's ending. Something's ending, but you're ready for this ending. You're ready to take off with it. The 10 of Swords, every 10 is an ending. Capricorn rising and stellium. I can't escape work, but I love my job, so it's okay. I'm so glad. So that's probably why work comes in a lot, because you are the natural ruler of the 10th house of career, plus having a stellium and a rising. So career is something that you really will focus on in a big way. And it's going to get you some sort of fame, some sort of recognition when you do it. Word to mouth is going to be amazing. But there is something ending that wasn't really working. Maybe we were trying to make it work. Maybe we were like, I really love it, so I really want to keep going with it. But it's just not really panning out. Wow, I have to yawn again. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Maybe I got to get some more tea. Holy macaroni. But we do have the 10 of swords. So this is going to be, it's always darkest right before the dawn. We got to even some things out. We got to figure out our next move. Maybe we got to do some more research because she's alive. She's alive. She's not well, but she's alive. We do have the King of Wands here as well. The King of Wands is somebody who's ready to get off their throne. They're ready to take action. They're ready for their transformation. They're ready for the next thing to come in. This is Leo energy. We're literally in Leo season right now, where it's very much like, I'm going to get up off my throne and go. I'm going to get up and go. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to see it happen. He's an entrepreneur. You're an entrepreneur. I know that. So this is something that you are going to figure out what the next move is. And it's going to open up this new beginning. I'm a Leo moon. So your emotions are very big and fiery. Adele, thank you so much for the follow. But this is going to be something that is going to end up being beneficial for you. You're learning some things. You're going to take those lessons with you. Don't overthink anything. Just know if it's not working, we're going to figure out what our next step is to get things moving, get things grooving, you know? So Kelly, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. No, for being a subscriber. I really appreciate you always. You're a regular and you're my girl. Shit. Thank you so much. Alrighty, guys. Ooh. I haven't burped yet in this live, so I think that was for everyone that got a free reading here today. Thank you. Very encouraging. Keep going, girl. Keep going. But this is for paid subscribers. So if you are interested in subscribing, you're going to get free readings every Saturday. Oh, my goodness. Free readings every Saturday. You get an additional minute free whenever you donate $15 or more during the week. So come on in and get your readings underway. So if you want a reading, though, either subscribe and get your free one, or you can send in a $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings if you are interested in any of those. Oh my gosh, I can't stop yawning. How would you recommend someone work to open connections to spirit? Perfect. So you start with meditation. Meditation is the foundation of any spiritual practice. Okay, so get meditating. Box breathing is going to be my favorite, where you breathe in on a 4 count, you hold it for a 4 count, you let it out on a 4 count, you hold it again at a 4 count, and you do it all over again. From there, once we get really good, what is happening? Stop. Anyway, it's going to allow you to get connected. You're going to get really well at meditation. Know that your brain does not shut off. That's not what meditation is. You're like, when your brain is active, as it should be, it's going to say some things. No, that's fine. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. It's not supposed to be quiet. Your brain's not supposed to turn off. If your brain turns off, you've been unalived. You're done. You're gone. You're in the spiritual realm, right? So your brain's going to be active, but get a piece of paper, get a pad of paper, get a notebook. It don't matter. Get a pen, get a writing utensil. And when your brain is saying things to you, write them down, get them out of you. You might see that your brain's actually getting some downloads. Your brain's getting some intuition. You might see that what your brain was saying comes to fruition, comes true. So write it down and then start again. Meditation is a practice for a reason, because it's hard. It's difficult. Don't let anyone on this app tell you that meditation's not hard. It's hard. It's difficult, because we have this understanding of meditation that's not correct, of like, we're going to be in stillness and our mind's going to be still and our body's going to be still. And we're just going to have this deep connection, but you have to work at that to get to that connection. Just because you meditated one time does not mean you're going to get that connection. It took me I don't even know how many times. It took me a while. I did a move in between. I started meditation, and when I finally felt like I truly connected and truly had this experience of meditation. So be patient with yourself, write it all down. Okay. You can start slow and low at 5 minutes. And then every time you meditate, you can add a minute, or you can just see what happens. Like, that's what I did. I kind of went like cannonball into it, where I was like, I'm just going to meditate for as long as I feel like I need to meditate for. I'm not going to have a timer. Turns out every time I do that, it's about 45 minutes that I meditate for. but anyway is going to work. It's just dependent on how much time you have, how much availability you have, and what you're willing to do. Once you feel like you finally like got into meditation, you felt energies, you felt, connected, you felt the roots connecting you to the earth. This is inappropriate. This many yawns is inappropriate, and I don't know how to stop it. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm not bored. I'm not bored and I'm not tired. I don't know what's happening. But either way, so once you get to that connection, next step is going to be, getting your chakras cleansed and cleared. Starting with the root, working your way up to the crown. Never, ever, 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 ever start anywhere else other than the root. And then working your way to the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown. That is the steps that you need to take. I like to do it with frequency music, fulseggio music. So that's like certain frequencies that correlate with the chakras. So go ahead and find like what the root chakra frequency music is, what the sacral, what the, just keep going. And then how I do it, and I'm sure you've heard me say this before, is that I enter a room. I usually enter a building first, and then I enter this room. It's a red room because it's Roy G. Biv. It's the colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. I love frequency sessions. Yes. But don't jump into frequency sessions until we get into our meditation, like getting a good sense of meditation, so that we know what we are dealing with, what energies we may feel and encounter and things like that. So this is like a little advanced. Then you're going to see what comes in for you. So again, for me, it's a room. There's a window that appears. It's filthy. I clean the window. I step outside. I clean the outside of the window. I leave it open. I sit with my apple orchard. And then I go back in the room. I sit around there for a minute. Maybe I clean some cobwebs out of the room. Maybe I add some stuff to the room. But then there's this orange door that appears. When the orange door appears, we switch over our frequency music and we go into the next room, which would be the sacral room, which is orange. And again, cleaning that window, opening it, cleaning the outside of it, leaving it open, sitting with the orange grove, being done, going in there. And that's just how it always shows up for me. So it's all going to be different. But once you are able to cleanse and clear your chakras, you're going to have this ability to get more connected without anything blocking you, anything in your way. You can just freely go with that. Now, sometimes the doors appear, but they won't open. So if the doors appear, but they won't open, that's probably a medical issue that you may need to talk to your doctor about. So if it's blue, it's the throat. If it's green, it's the heart. If it's yellow, it's the solar plexus. If it's orange, it's the sacral. If it's red, it's the root. If it's indigo, it's the crown. If it's violet, it's the mind. So I would like look into brain stuff. And then for the throat, if I didn't say this already, it's blue. So if you can't get into any of those rooms, they're locked to you for whatever reason, go to your doctor, see if there's something going on physically with you, because this could be a physical thing happening that's just going through with the doors being closed or whatnot, or however it shows up for you. Luckily for me, I have not had a door closed. And because I'm a medium, when I get to my crown, I open the window and the dead come in. And when the dead came in, when I first did that, I was so excited because I knew exactly what it meant. It means I was going to be a medium. I was going to connect with people who passed away. So I was really excited about it. I was not fearful. I wasn't scared. I knew exactly what it meant. So I let them in. I let the dead in. And now I talk to the dead. So it works. But I hope that made sense there, Trish. I hope that made a lot of sense for you. If not, we can talk a little bit more about anything you're confused about. Sylvia, do you want a free reading, my love? It's free Saturday. So you want a free reading? It's free for the subscribers. Do you ever notice smells that kind of come up randomly? That is a clair. So your senses, hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, and feeling, those are the clairs as well. So your senses are going to develop. So you may have clair. What's the nose? The clair for the nose. I always forget the nose and the tasting. Clair smelling. Clair alias. Hilarious. It's Claire Elysians, something like that. I can't say it. I don't know how to say that word. But so you may smell something. So I do on very rare occasions smell something. I had a client who would do free readings, not free readings, but donated readings here live. And her mother-in-law had this specific scent that would come in the readings. My nose isn't fully developed, even though I have gate 44, which is the gate of Claire Alliance, 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 Claire Alliance. I don't know. I do have the ability, but I don't have it fully developed yet. But all the clairs are the senses, right? All of them are the senses. And then there's clear cognizance as well, which is just a knowing. Clear gustance is taste. Yeah. Thank you so much for the follow, Allie. I appreciate you. Yeah, that sounds about right. Clear gustance. Augustus. So you can develop that though. You can develop that more by concentrating on it more. Look at this guapo. Look at this handsome man. He's my little guap. But you can develop it by like concentrating on it, asking spirit to develop it for you more. But it's going to take time. Nothing happens overnight at all. It took me 2 years to develop my gifts. And ever since then, it's been like developing more and more and more and more as time goes on. As I continue doing this work, I get better, I get stronger. Like if you've ever had a private session with me, you know I don't use the cards. I don't use the cards at all unless I feel blocked for some reason or I feel called to just pull some cards. Augustus, save some room for later. Yes, you understand my reverence. The original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, it's Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka, no, is it? I think it's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The best. Gene Wilder, the fucking best. Like that movie still holds up in my household. Like I fucking love it. It's just so good. Gene Wilder in that movie. Oh, perfect casting. Perfect. Gene Wilder was made literally, Jen. Literally, Barbie says the best. Like when he comes out, and that was his. Just a fun fact. I know we were talking about something different, but fun fact about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is that Gene Wilder was offered the role for Willy Wonka, and he said, "I'll take it under one condition: is that when Willy Wonka gets introduced, he is walking slowly. He looks like an old man. He's like really taking his time. And then when we get to the end, I do a somersault and I spring up, and then I'm able to do it." So that was a contingency for Gene Wilder to actually do the role, was to introduce him as somebody who was frail and looked like they were on their last legs and they're having trouble and they needed their cane, and then that cane gets stuck in the cement and he just they keep remaking it, but they can't beat the original. They literally can't. The Johnny Depp version, I'm sorry, I don't like it. I like it 0%. And I used to be obsessed with Johnny Depp. I had a Johnny Depp collection. I had biography books. Like when I was in high school, which was in 07 was my graduating year, so take it as is. I collected so much Johnny Depp stuff. And then when I got older, I realized like maybe I don't like Johnny Depp so much. And then he did Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and I was like, this is awful. This is awful. Yeah, Johnny Depp version is no bueno. Exactly. It's bad. No good. But that original, oh, it's so good. So good. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. What is a schnozberry? Girl, shit, I don't even know. But I believe you, Veruca. I believe you. But before that, we were talking about connection and like developing your clairs. So yeah, take time with it. Don't rush it. It's going to come when it comes. Divine timing is a big part of it as well. Trish says, I plan to do a private human design reading in the best future, near future. Okay. I was thinking, I think that's supposed to be near, but focusing on getting a new tattoo. Yes, girl, get that new tattoo. Get that new artwork on you. Have I ever showed you guys my tattoos? There's one I'm not going to show you. It's on my hip. It's my zodiac symbol. It just 2 ways. It's the Aquarius symbol. I have this guy as well. It's a hibiscus. Let me see if I can move over. Is there a cat around me? Okay, no cat. But this is my big favorite tattoo. It says beautifully so disfigured on it, like in disfigured writing. It's wilting as well. I used to have a pistola, but it was yellow and it has faded. I got it when I was 23, so I got it 13 years ago. There is no black on it except for the writing itself. That's not outlined in black or anything. It's my favorite tattoo. I even now, even though the pistol is gone, I get compliments on it all the time. Like hibiscus is my favorite. And then unfortunately, it's not really unfortunately because I am a Harry Potter fan. I love Harry Potter. Fuck J.K. Rowling. Fuck her turf agenda. I don't fucking like her. I like her art though. Unfortunately, I like her art, but I have the Deathly Hallows. This is straight up from the book itself. It's not finished. It probably will never get finished. She kind of fucked up here. This is only supposed to be a shadow, and she outlined it instead of like did a nice little shadow. She also cried while doing this tattoo because her and her husband were fighting, and her husband was right there trying to give her pointers because they were both learning. And so her tear like was going down her nose, almost stripped of my fucking tattoo, which is an open wound. So I never went back. And her and I ended up not being friends. It was a free tattoo. Not gonna lie to you, it was a free tattoo. And her husband did this one actually. But I'm sorry, I don't care if it's a free tattoo. Don't cry over an open wound. That's weird. Quit it. Like if you need your husband to leave, then tell him to leave. Don't be crying over my open wound. Hi, Wendy Sue. Oh, thank you so much. I know. Oh my gosh, why do I keep forgetting? I know who you are. You're Leela. Leela, thank you so much for subscribing. It's like eclectically is not. I'm not associating with it with you yet, but it will. But we are doing freebies for subscribers. So the only people getting freebies today. So if you want a freebie, let me know if you're a subscriber, and we'll get your freebie to you. Otherwise, it's a $15 donation. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Number 10 for me. But Trish agrees. She loves Harry Potter too, but not her. I'm trying, like, when I want to watch Harry Potter, and I have streamed it, don't get me wrong. I'm terrible sometimes like that, but like because I own them all, I own all the books, I own all the movies. I'm gonna start, and it's hard because I do have a DVD player, but it's an Xbox. But I'm gonna try next time, like I'm in the mood for Harry Potter, to not stream it and just to watch it on the Xbox because, or the actual DVDs, because she doesn't get any money that way. If you stream it, she gets some money. She gets some revenue from that. But if you just watch the DVDs, she don't get that money, honey, and you still get to watch your favorite art. Yes, Wendy Sue, you can get your freebie. Those kids were great. So many great actors. So many great actors. So much fun. Like Harry Potter is just so much fun. And even, like we might be going to Universal next year. And then we're probably going to go to Harry Potter World. So it is as it is. Like it's just, it's nostalgia. It's tough when your favorite book series gets ruined by the person that created it because they're a fucking turf. Terrible. I can't watch right now because it's sad about the actors who have passed. Yeah, I know. There's so many. There's so many that passed away. R.I.P. Hagrid. R.I.P. Uncle Vernon. R.I.P. McGonagall. R.I.P. Snape. There's so many who passed away. What does Spirit want me to know? D, it's a $15 donation. You can either subscribe and get free readings on Saturdays, or you can submit that $15 donation to get a 5-minute reading. All right, Wendy Sue, let's do it. What messages do we have for Wendy Sue, Spirit? Spirit, what messages do we have for Wendy Sue? Spirit, what messages do we have for Wendy Sue? What's going on here? Ooh. I'll take it. So we're just going to cut the deck because 3 already came out. So let's cut that deck. Wish fulfillment. Hell yeah, dude. This is wish fulfillment. Your dreams, your hopes, your wishes are coming to fruition. Genie in a bottle energy coming out at the bottom of the deck. Now, these 3 came out on their own. Whew, don't let the past dictate your future. because there's something new coming in that's going to give you karmic rewards, your karmic gifts, your abilities. If you are looking to develop your abilities, remember, it takes time. It took me 2 years to develop mine, if that's something you are doing. So take your time with it. Don't rush it. It's going to come in when it comes in. And if you rush something so powerful and so energetic, you could end up in spiritual psychosis. So let it happen on its own. But there are spiritual gifts. You just need to heal from the past still. There's some stuff in the past that we are still probably being triggered by. Probably like we think about it and then we're immediately mad. And don't get me wrong, I got that too. I got this one person in my life that I just fucking can't stand at all. And sometimes they come into conversations because they get brought up, and then I have to talk about like my disdain for them. So it's a wound that I have too. So don't worry, we still have it. You're not going to heal all your wounds to get here, but healing the ones that are really impacting you, healing the ones that have hurt you in such a grand and great way, so that you can recover that and get those psychic abilities going, so you can get your karmic gifts. This could also be a job coming your way too. That's going to be something that is going to be really lucrative. But don't let your past dictate your future, because your future is bright. Okay. So this could be a job too. You might be doing what I'm doing potentially. That'd be really cool. Or you could be just getting a job somewhere else that's going to be paying them bills, girl, paying them bills. So hopefully you manifested yesterday during the Lionsgate portal, and we'll see those results in February. Especially because it's joined with this full moon here. That's why I'm saying February. Well, you're going to see things come in. All right, guys. Any other subscribers who are interested in getting a free reading? Sylvia says Harry Potter Universal is great. I've been there one time. I'm just having dreams starting. I haven't had any in a long time. Ooh, yes, Sylvia, you can get your freebie. D, thank you so much for your questions. It's a $15 donation to get a 5-minute reading, or you can subscribe and get free readings on Saturdays. Those are how you get readings here. So thank you so much for your question, though. I appreciate it. All right. What do you want to know about there, Sylvia? Do you just want to see what the message of spirit is? Do you have a topic specific in mind? What's going on, my friend? General. All right. We'll see what this message of spirit is then. All right. Spirit. This is for Sylvia. Sylvia. Spirit, what does Sylvia need to know? What messages do we have for Sylvia? Spirit, what does Sylvia need to know? What is the message for Sylvia? Burning a purple candle and blooming my Jericho rose. Ooh, yes. I love it. Purple is spirit, is psychic ability. So hell yeah, girl. I guess that was right on point there with your spiritual gifts coming in. So I wouldn't be surprised if you start feeling really intuitive, really feeling some things in February. So keep going. Don't stop though. Don't pause your meditations. Don't pause your practices. You need them to keep developing. Okay. Last one here. This is the last shuffle for the messages for Sylvia. All right. We may be on the fence with something, trying to determine what would be our best move. Should I go this way? Should I go this way? What is the best move for me? Now, you can see she is blindfolded. There's water all around here. So her emotions are kind of overtaking her logic, overtaking what she knows to be true. If you are an emotional anything in human design, know that you do have to wait for clarity, for neutrality before making a decision. So this could say you need to wait out emotional waves in order for you to see clearly. Or if you are not emotional, you're some other type of authority center, you may need to really just understand that your body knows more and to kind of weed through the big emotion you may be feeling so that you can understand like what the body actually wants. So let's see what the other cards have to say. Oh, there's going to be some major healing. There's going to be something that is blindsiding, that is heartbreaking, that is not really happy. It's a lot of toxicity, but these 8 wands came out of nowhere. I'll show you the 8 of wands here, which is right here. They're suspended in the middle of the air. They're coming down. They're coming in out of nowhere, and they all landed behind her. Even in traditional tarot, the 9 of wands You can see the same thing. Those 8 wands landed behind that character. And now she's trying to figure out, like, what's going on? Like, when's the next shoe going to drop? Like, I was damaged and now I have to heal from some things that are really toxic, that are not allowing me to really feel like myself. But you will heal from this. Okay. You will heal from this. I want to see one more. Yeah. You're going to start again. You have a whole ass new beginning, where you're going to be able to heal, be able to move forward, be able to transform. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me broke for anyone who's new here. Farah, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading if you're interested in a reading, or you can subscribe. Subscribers do get free readings on Saturdays. Mungubia? Nope, I said that wrong. Mungibi. Nope, that's probably wrong too. But thank you for the follow. I'm sorry. I am just slaughtering your name. I'm so sorry. Farah, thank you so much for the follow as well. Violet Flame, St. Germain praying, transmitting negative to positivity since yesterday. Hell yeah, dude. But yes, there's going to be something good coming out of this, but this is your opportunity to heal, get yourself into alignment, so that you can take on this new beginning. And I'm so glad this resonated there, Sylvia. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your time and always being here and liking the live and getting us up in the major numbers here. I really, really, really appreciate it. Brenda, it's a $15 donation if you're interested in a 5-minute reading, or you can subscribe. Subscribers get free readings on Saturdays, so this is paid subscriber appreciation. So either you can subscribe and get your free reading here on Saturdays, or you can donate $15 to get a 5-minute reading. All right. So we're just waiting on the next subscriber, whoever wants their reading here. Leela, you subscribed. Girl, do you want your reading? I didn't even see you say I wanted a reading. I just saw you subscribe. What's going on with you? Do you want it? Yeah, I know I did. That's okay. I don't know how to say that. I apologize. But Brenda, I can say. Leela, are you still here, love? Oh, Leela may not even be here. She just came to subscribe and leave. Or maybe she's just not being shown up, but like I don't see her anymore. All right, we're waiting on the next subscriber to come in to get their free reading for Saturdays. Otherwise, a $15 donation is going to get you a 5-minute reading. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. Oh, okay. That was a bad shovel. Hi, Marilyn. You want your freebie, darling? Thanks for liking the live. Mr. Bill, it's a $15 donation or to subscribe. Let me reset that. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading, or you can subscribe and get free readings on Saturdays if you're interested in that. Also, the other benefit is, oh no, actually, I don't even want you in my live. Thank you. Ew, I'm sorry. I just made sure that they weren't a scammer, and they're probably not a scammer, but they have Joel Osteen as their profile picture. I'm not down with that. Not down with that. So blocked. Sorry, I don't care. I literally don't care. That guy is a full scammer, taking your money, getting his billion-dollar mansions. Fuck Joel Osteen, monster. Anyways, guys, so if you're interested in a reading, go ahead and subscribe. You can get free readings every Saturday. Plus, you get an additional 1 minute anytime you donate $15 or more throughout the week. So you get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes. Marilyn, are you still here? Do you want your freebie? Joni, it's a $15 donation, so feel free to get your donation in for a 5-minute reading. Otherwise, you can subscribe to get a free reading on Saturdays. Subscribers get free appreciation Saturdays, where it's only the subscribers that get free readings. Baby, happy to read your question and see what you need to know about Love with S. Okay, thank you. No problem, Joni. I'm here whenever you need, darling. But yeah, we do donations for readings, but subscribers get subscriber only, not only, but subscriber appreciation Saturday, where they can get their free readings available to them. Hi, Shakira. Welcome in. Thank you, Sylvia, again for liking the live. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope people are not being filtered either. No, it doesn't look like Marilyn's here now. Interesting. But Marilyn is a subscriber. Thank you, Shakira, for liking the live as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, when we get to 30,000 likes, we do a collective. So hopefully we get up to 30,000 likes, because honestly, I know it's slowing down a little bit. I might skedaddle early. We'll see what happens. But the people who want a reading, who gets a reading, like, I'll stay on for you guys for sure. I'll stay on the whole for 3 hours if we end up getting like some readings going. But I do want to be on here also for my subscribers, to make sure that my subscribers get their free readings as well. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp, for those of you who are new. Why does it add live goal? Like I didn't already have live goals. Is the antipasto salad gone? Maybe that's why. Yeah, antipasto is gone. That's why they did it. They removed her. No more antipasto salad for us. Where's the tiny diny? There's the tiny diny. Thank you for the heart prof, Trish. Sorry, it was just like telling me, like, get a goal going. Get a goal started. Like, I did. I did do that. I've done that the whole time. Ugh. Stretching my legs. Oh, I gotta make sure the cat's not behind me. Oh, you run over one cat, now you're shy about running over any cats. And when I say run over a cat, it was not true. Thank you, Trishan, for the tiny Danny. It was not me in a car running over a cat. It was me in my wheelie chair with my personal cat behind me, not knowing he was there and laying down, and I just rolled over him. His poor little paw. It makes me very sad. I just didn't know he was there. He was so quiet. Last time I saw him, he was on the side of me. So that's where I thought he was. Catch dog tails all the time with the doll. With the doll. With the roll? With the roll. With the rolly share. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks because they, like, especially, like, Salem did not cry. He wasn't upset. He didn't cry. But Winnie, oh, I kicked him. So I was watching my friend leave. I had a friend come over yesterday, and I always make sure my friends get in their cars. Like, I'm always like that person that's like watching. I have a little slot. You see that there? Like, I was watching her through the little slot. So I wasn't paying attention to any cats around me. And these two cats have bells on their collar, but they have found a way to make sure those bells don't ring anymore. Because when I was like, okay, she's in her car, and I just turned around and walked away, kicked him right in the face. He cried. I kicked him and he cried. I was like, no, Winnie, I'm so sorry. Chasing him down, like, come here. You okay? He's fine. He's fine. But cats are so sneaky. Like literally, they gotta watch out for themselves because they gonna get kicked. They gotta get rolled over by a rolly chair. Like these cats gotta get their shit together. Get your shit together, cats. It does make me feel incredibly sad though when I do that, when I accidentally kick them. It's not fun for anybody. Those of you who have cats and dogs and pets probably really know, like sometimes they happen. Sometimes their paws get under your feet and you step on their paws. And then you feel bad because you feel their little nails like under your feet. You're like, oh no. Dogs seem to handle it. Well, cats seem to handle it too. They're fine. But I'm thinking I need to take Salem back to the vet because he's getting cranky again. I think his tummy hurts again. Somebody has really soft stool. I don't know who it is. We have 4 cats. This being one of them. His name is Guapo. It means handsome in Spanish because he is handsome. But yeah, so I think I have to take him back to the vet and get him another x-ray and see how his tummy's doing. Jen, thanks for being here. But I have to do that. They're not open right now, so I'm going to have to do that on Monday. Make him an appointment on Monday. Like, make him an appointment. Maybe I can get him in on Monday. That'd be cool, but we'll see what happens. All right, guys, we are waiting on the next subscriber to come in to get their free reading, or anyone who wants to subscribe. You get free readings on Saturdays. You also, oh, Jeffro, thank you so much. Jeffro said, I just wanted to remind you that you're doing a great job and you're beautiful. Thank you so much. Jen, thank you for the heart me. Jetto, thank you so much for the follow. Jetto, are you, I feel like I recognize that name. It could be a different person. You could be a completely different person. Yeah, it's a $15 donation. Absolutely. But I feel like you're somebody who used to come in. So let me know if you're the same person. But you could be different, but I don't see Jetto very often. I'm probably not saying it correctly either. So sorry. Yeah, it's been ages. Okay, I thought it was you. It's nice to have you back. Welcome back, darling. Hi, Marilyn. You want your freebie? All right. For Marilyn. What is the topic, love? Do you have a topic or you just want to see what the spirit of message is? Hi, Nolan. Welcome in. We can get your freebie next if you're interested. Finance. All right. Spirit, this is for Marilyn. Spirit, what Marilyn needs to know about finances? Spirit, what does Marilyn need to know about finances? Yeah, no problem. We'll do you right after Marilyn here. Spirit, what does Marilyn need to know about finances? What's going on here? One more. All right. Woo. Okay. Big energy. We have the 7 of Wands, which is at the right place at the right time. You are at a good position. You are having an advantage. You have the vantage point. Like there's something here that's I feel surprised by this for some reason. Like I didn't realize like I had all this in me. Like I feel like you're going to be fine financially. But let's see what the other cards have to say. Girl, you fine. Jenna, I got you. Thank you so much. All right. So Marilyn, we have luck on our side. Things are going to work out. You're going to rise up. Transformations here. So there's some things that do need to transform with finances. Maybe you have to go through it with a fine-tooth comb and realize like this is the budget I need. Maybe you are investing in that finally the thing you invested in, the stock you invested takes off. There's something here that's upgrading you. I feel upgraded. So I feel upgraded here. And then you have luck on your side, girl. You're fine. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Nolan. I appreciate that. And then we'll do yours, I promise. But you're going to be upgraded. There's something here that's very upgrading that's going to bring in luck and success. Wheel of Fortune. Fortune is luck. You got it. You want to play the lottery? Feel free. There's something here that's going to level you up. So feel free to play the lottery, play Keno, do a little. I wouldn't do unless you're like really good at the casino and you're like, I can cut it off after whatever your limit is. Like if you have a $20 limit, $100 limit, you're good at like saying like, this is my limit, this is what I'm spending. But I would go and do the lottery for sure. But if you're able to gamble responsibly, try it out. See what happens. You got luck on your side, girl. All right. But just make sure you're being responsible. Make sure I only have $50 to spend here and $50 to lose. So that's all I'm going to spend, and stay committed to only spending that much. Don't do too much. All right, Jettel, you were talking about DeVroot. Let me see. Let me do a refresh here. Yes, thanks. You're welcome, love. You're going to be fine. You going to be fine. Thank you for the tiny tinies. Roar. That's a big tiny roar. You have a wonderful weekend, Marilyn. I'll see you next time. All right. So DeVroot's current energy towards me in separation. Do you see us coming together, or is it completely over? Okay, let's see what's going on here. Let me know that you are here and paying attention here, Jettel. I don't want to start your reading without you. That's the only reason I ask. Anyone else who's interested in a reading, you can either subscribe and get your free readings on Saturday, or you can send in a $15 donation. She goes, yep, I'm here. Okay, wonderful. Your timestamp, because this is new. I don't think you know this yet. We record now. We record our reading. So if you ever want to rewatch your reading, I'm going to give you a timestamp. Now, your timestamp is 1 hour, 2 minutes. So 1:02. Also, if we don't have anyone else after you, which we do have Nolan, who's getting a freebie, but that's also going to be a secondary message. It's an angel number. So at the end of this, go on to Google, just put 102 angel number meaning, it doesn't matter. It's going to bring up the same things. And you're going to get an additional message from your angels from just 102. Spirit, this is for Jettel. Oh, you poor thing. Spirit, what does Jettel need to know about love with DeVroot? What does Jettel need to know about love with DeVroot? Spirit, what does Jettel need to know about love with DeVroot? I feel devastated. I feel like big heartbreak. Like I feel tears. I feel like I'm on the floor, like crying. Maybe I lost like the feeling in my legs and I fell. I've done that before. It's terrible. But it just feels like this massive disappointment. Like this massive disappointment. I wouldn't be surprised if you've been crying, my love. I'm so sorry. You can confirm or deny that by saying, yes, this makes sense. No, it does not, or I don't know. That's the only things I want you to tell me. I don't want you to tell me any more or any less until the end, okay? Yes, that's true. Ooh. My stomach, I don't know if you've been eating. I don't know if you've been feeling like triggered to have an appetite, but I do want you to eat. I want you to force food down your gullet, my friend. I do. I'm sorry to say it, but I need you to eat. I need you to do it because you need to keep taking care of yourself. So I just feel like my appetite's not here. I feel like my appetite's gone. So make yourself eat anyways. If you need to set a reminder to eat, do it. Just get some nutrients in you, okay? Get some nutrients because this person's not worth. It's not worth your body being in pain like that, okay? Nobody is. Oh, I just heard he got away when I saw this card. So we do have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is they took off. And it feels like they took off really like could have been a fight and they're just like, I'm done. I'm out of here. And they just left. Is this long distance? I feel like this is long distance. Yeah, the heartbreak card and the single card. Eye into things, but he's very cold. Whoever did it, it feels like it just like they got out of there. Like they got out of there so quick. But this is singleness. The hermit is by themselves. They prefer it that way though. They want to be alone. They don't want to engage anymore. They want to be internalized. They want to be self-reflective. They want to learn themselves. They want to understand how they function and they do. And then the Three of Swords is the heartbreak. You can see there's toxicity here. It's leaking out of the heart space now. Honestly, yes, the heart has been penetrated 3 times. Yes, it has 6 total holes. But I do feel like this is going to heal. We're going to see what the other cards have to say, of course, because we usually do 5, not 2. I just saw those 2 right away and just wanted to speak on it. Girl, you honestly, you are better off without this person. You're better off without this person. This person is codependence, addiction, vices. You could be addicted to this person. You could have codependence with this person. You could feel like this person has a control over you or some sort of hold on you. You may feel stuck. But these 2 characters here, you can see the chains are very loosely placed, right? They take them off, they throw them aside, and they walk away from the devil. They walk away from what is holding them back. And then we have Temperance. Now we have 3 major arcana cards and a 5-card pull. So this is very much life-changing, life-altering, okay? But you have Temperance, which is patience. With patience, everything's going to even out. You're going to feel more balanced. You're going to feel more growth. You're going to feel healed. This is Archangel Raphael. This is the healing angel. You're going to be able to have that healing. Remember before I even pulled that card, I was like, this is healable. Even though there's 6 holes here, I feel like I can heal this. And then you get Temperance, which is a bunch of healing, bunch of growth. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Like, in a big way, like this is possible. We just kind of have to keep going down this path. Is it going to be difficult? You're going to have some difficulties, Yeah, time heals. It will heal. But there is going to be some difficulties. It's not going to be like this easy breezy. I'm healed now. It's going to have its ups and downs. This to me speaks for grief. You could be grieving this relationship. You could be grieving this person, even though they're alive and well. You could be grieving them. Okay. But you are going to have that sun imagery. That sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have. And then we end with the Page of Wands, us starting again transformed, us starting again knowing what we want, our passions, our desires, our motivations. Thank you, Teresa, for the You're Awesome Cat. This is somebody who is not afraid to start again and go forward. Yes, it's going to take time. Yes, you're going to heal. So probably Sagittarius season, which is the end of November into December. That's probably going to be the time where you feel like yourself again. You feel like you again. You feel like you can handle your shit again. So it does feel really, really good for that. That's such a bummer. That was a fake Teresa Caputo. That'd be cool if real Teresa Caputo was in here, but because I do like her. I just don't like that production makes her read random people in stores like that. That's weird to me. But that's definitely production. That's definitely not any psychic going into a grocery store and reading for free. It's definitely production going, we're going to surprise people at the grocery store. But Jenna, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your donation. I hope this gave you some clarity or insight and helped in some way. All right, Nolan, we still are going to do your freebie for being a subscriber. It's Subscriber Appreciation Saturday, so only people who get free readings today are subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber and you want free readings on Saturday, feel free to subscribe. Otherwise, you can send in a $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Just waiting on Nolan to let us know what type of reading we're doing. Psychic told my mom once that I was very good with my hands, so hoping for more on that maybe. Ooh. Spirit, what does Nolan need to know about being good with their hands? This is for Nolan. Spirit, what does Nolan need to know about being good with their hands? Spirit, what does Nolan need to know about, oh my Lord, being good with their hands? Sorry, I had another yawn. I'm not trying to yawn on air. Like, this is not something I'm even happy that is happening. Just my body's involuntarily doing it. Nolan, like, what comes to mind right away? And this, I can't tell if it's spirit or if it's just myself, because when I think about hands, I think about building things. I think about mechanical things, like understanding how the mechanics of things works, going in there and fixing stuff, carpentry, like that type of stuff. And when I say carpentry, I mean like going into the trades and being a carpenter, like a carpenter in the trades. You could do some woodwork, like totally fine. But this is all about confidence too. Like, doesn't feel handsy to me, like that's more of a negative connotation. But this is somebody who is confident, that's somebody who knows their worth, who knows their value, who knows what they bring to the table. This is somebody who is creative, and being a carpenter or building anything is creativity. You're literally creating things. So I definitely want you to be creative. When I look at her, I feel more artistic though. I don't feel like I'm building things. It could be architecture. Architecture is such art. It's an art form. It's a literal art form. It's so beautiful. Especially like if you ever come to the Detroit area or downtown Detroit itself, and you go into any building down there, you're going to see beautiful architecture. You're going to see so much going on. It's gorgeous. So I think like when I look at her, I just feel art. So I don't know if you're like an art person or you're a builder or whatnot, but that's to me what it's coming forward to. Take the building with a grain of salt, because it's just like they go, you're blowing my mind. So architecture might be it for you. Do you ever think the heart on that card looks like a Blanchette? No, I don't personally think that. To me, a Blanchette has a little bit more like to it, at the bottom, where this just straight up looks like a heart to me. So I do have to respectfully disagree with that one, Meg. But the Page of Swords and the Lovers, but if you're seeing a Blanchette, real quick, sorry, Nolan, we're going to get to these cards in a second, but if you're seeing a Blanchette, that's a sign, right? That's spirit talking to you. That's intuition. And so that could be like, hey, we need more connection with spirit, because that's what the Ouija board does, is connect to spirit. Now, I don't fuck with the Ouija board. I'm not saying you guys can't fuck with it. Personally, I don't. I fucked with the Ouija board a few times in my life. One time, my grandfather came through and was like, stop playing with this. Stop right now. Stop it. And that really freaked me out. But if you're seeing a Blanchette in that stone heart, that's clearly connection with spirit, right? So you would be seeing your connection with spirit. Anyways, Nolan, back to it here. We have the Lovers, which is the lifestyle change card. This is Archangel Michael, who's the protection angel. So call on him, especially if you are doing any building work, just for your safety, to make sure that you are safe. Surround yourself in a light ball, essentially, just a ball of light with a rose here. Just imagine it. For me, it's always staticky. It's like white noise all around me, which is strange, but that's what happens. I also do that around the house. I do it around my partner. I do it around the cats, just for their protection. I didn't do it yesterday, and my partner got hurt yesterday, so I'm going to protect him more. But the Page of Swords is a new beginning, taking action with a new idea, a new form of communication in some way. But it feels like a new idea to me. It feels like a new idea that I'm taking action with, that I'm inspired by, that's going to change the game for me. The Lovers can be a relationship, sure. But we're not talking about relationships here, for one. And two, in order for you to have a successful relationship, you have to accommodate your life for somebody else. So that means there's a lifestyle change involved with that. But mostly I'm reading protection. You got protection to do whatever it is that you want. Don't burn yourself up. Make sure that you are fruitful, not burning things to the ground. You see that tree on fire. And you're taking the action that you want to with what it is that you want to do. But architecture to me, thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. I'm really intrigued by it for you, Nolan. So if that's something that really, if you're an art person and you really love art, try drawing buildings, try architecture, because that to me is hands, right? Working with your hands, good with your hands. So I hope this makes sense. I hope this gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight, Nolan. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. I really appreciate you. Thank you for coming into the readings. Thank you for supporting the live by liking the live, what you're doing right now. So is Sylvia. Oh, we made it past 30,000 likes. Fuck, guys. I didn't even pay attention. We'll do so awesome. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, my love. Let's go ahead and do the collective. Let's do the collective reading. Now, if you're out there in the ether and you're not like into the room, you're not plugged into the room, come on in. The more people we have in here, the better the energy is going to be, the more collective energy we're going to have for the cards to read. So come on in. All right, Spirit. Thanks, Meg, for liking the live as well. Spirit, this is for the collective energy, the collective energy, the collective energy. Hey, Jen. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Thank you for the heart me. Spirit, what does the collective energy need to know? Spirit, what does the collective energy need to know? What's going on here for the collective? I heard so right away my arm feels a little weaker, but I want to like shake it out. So if you guys are ever feeling like weaknesses or anything like that, whether they're emotional weaknesses, they're physical weaknesses, they're just things that make me weak at the knees, shake it out. I don't know why I'm giving you that message. It's just coming through. It feels right. So I got to give it to you. But I definitely would shake it out because that's how I feel like I want to do with my arm right now. Just like shake it out. But I do feel weakness in my left arm. Let's do one more shuffle here. One more. I lied to you guys. I'm sorry. This is it. This will be it. All right. There's some things we're walking away from that we won't get fully away from until September during the eclipse season. Eclipses are starting September 7th with the lunar eclipse, leading into the solar eclipse on the 21st. So that's eclipse season. It happens twice a year for a 2-week period, every 6 months, if you will. So there is something happening where we're walking away from something that could have been really emotional. We could have really felt emotional tie with this thing. And now we're realizing like, for my best interest, I need to skedaddle. It might be somebody who's lying to you, cheating to you, or stealing from you, because that came out of the deck. That popped out. But you know what? For those of you who are being lied to, whether it's with a love partnership, a friendship, family member, coworker, boss, whoever is lying to you, you're going to figure that out. You're going to figure out who's lying to you, and it's going to allow you to say, hey, I want to burn it all down. I want to burn it all day. You see that tree right there by that guy? It's all like fire and flames. You can see that. So hi, Deborah. But this is going to be something that's going to be a lifestyle change. You're going to have to change your lifestyle to figure out what this new beginning is going to be, which is going to be really abundant. It's going to create a lot of energy here. The lake is made by the overflow of the cup. So there's a lot to offer here. There's a lot going on here that is going to allow you to flourish instead of burn it all up, right? Again, flourish instead of burn it all up. Because whoever this is, like, they can fuck right off. I don't give a shit who it is. I don't give a shit who it is. They are terrible. I don't like them. But you are going to start this new beginning here, and you're going to go off, and you're ready to take on the next thing. You're ready to say, hey, I know what I want, and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for what it is that makes me tick, that makes me feel impassioned, that makes me feel excited, that I feel inspired by. I'm going and I'm doing the damn thing. Okay. The 4 of Cups, actually her shirt says over it. You can't really see it on TikTok. I just showed the recording, which is on YT. But that says over it right there. Maybe you can read it a little bit today. Interesting. Even though no one seems to listen to her, but she's ready to take on what she wants because she's not going to take no for an answer. She's not going to settle for more of the same because she has all these cups here. She's going to go out and find her own way. She's going to find out what she wants, and she's going to get this new beginning going for her in a big way. So I do hope that makes sense. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you guys for being here for the collective. I hope that resonated here. And if it did, let me know in the comment section that it did resonate. And if it didn't, you can let me know that too. But go ahead and comment that if that resonated. Ever notice the Rider-Waite deck in the mountains and towers, the moon card are in the death card? Ooh. She said the mountains and towers. Oh yeah. I say that all the time. Sorry, I misunderstood. But yeah, I say that all the time because where the sun is, it has those 2 towers. So in my tarot deck, let me see if I can find death. which is my favorite card in the deck. Oh, there she is. Okay. So what they're referring to is this card. So the moon card here as well. Let me see if I can find the moon card because I need to show you this one too to make sense. Oh. Okay. So this is the Modern Witch Tarot. I saw it last night. I was like, what? Yeah, I literally say it a lot in my readings. So this is the moon card in this tarot deck, but how the moon really looks in traditional tarot is over here. Is this. It looks like this. It has those two towers. Now in this deck, it has those two towers, but it doesn't have it in the moon card here. But Death does have it right there in the back where that sun imagery is. So that is always talking about unseen circumstances, unknown enemies, causing growth and evolution that's causing wisdom. I bring that up super a lot, actually. So just know it's always darkest right before the dawn, because the moon is always going to get in touch with the sun. The sun and the moon are lovers. They're romantic. One is a masculine energy. The other is feminine energy. So the moon is feminine and the sun is masculine. But yeah, so anything that you see, and in my tarot course, we're going to talk about that as well. 2024 question mark. Tara, I'm not sure what you mean by 2024. But in my tarot class that I'm doing right now is going to explain that even further. We're going to see the connections between all of the cards, especially the major arcana cards. We're going to talk about numerology. We're going to talk very basically about basic astrology, only in the major arcana. We're not going to talk about astrology in the minor arcana. I think I'm going to do a more advanced class for that because I don't want to overload new students with a lot of information, because the cards do give you a lot of information. But yeah, we're going to definitely talk about that. Yes, my list is open at this time. So if you're interested, go ahead and submit your $15 donation. And don't forget, if you want to get free readings on Saturdays, subscribe. Corin, I got you. Thank you so much. That is so wild. Your last name, the hyphenated with the M, family members. I have family members that have that last name. Very interesting. All right. So, Corin, what is your question, my love? What type of reading are we doing? Psychic readings, mediumship readings, or human design readings? Or did you say it in the comment? Because I got really sidetracked by your last name. I was like, whoa. Because I've literally never seen anyone else with the same last name. So that's wild to me. But no, you said reading, so that's totally fine. Psychic, my ex is trying to reconcile with me, and I met a new man. Ooh, I'm lost and confused. All right, your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 23 minutes. That's also an angel number. So at the end of this, look up 1, 2, 3, but you are growing. That's definitely a number of growth. So let's see what's going on. Spirit, ooh. Sorry about the yawn. Spirit, this is for Corin. Hey, how are you, Megan? The kitty is sleeping. This is guapo. Spirit, what does Corin need to know about love? Their love life. I'm just going to say their love life. What do you need to know about their love life? Spirit, what does Corin need to know about their love life between their ex and this new guy? Spirit, what does Corin need to know about their love life between this ex and this new guy? Oh, when I think about the ex, like the way my body's just immediately like over it, like, oh, like I'm rolling my eyes. I feel like I've been there. I've done that. I don't feel like this person has changed. I don't feel like this person's problems have gone away, or our problems, you and his problems, have gone away. It just feels like Like they think they have a reset and they're going to like just go right back in and do whatever the fuck they want. But that's really not the case. I don't feel like that's what you want. I feel like it's going to be triggering. I feel like it's comfortable, but I feel like it's the same pattern, and I don't feel super comfortable. I just like the devil you know versus the devil you don't know. Not at all, she said. So I think she's saying he didn't grow at all. He didn't change at all, is what I'm interpreting from that. Yeah, to me, it's like, I already fucking know what to deal with here, which is nice in a way of like, I know what to expect, but also like, I don't feel like my needs are being met. All you said is spot on. Okay, wonderful. I just don't feel like this person can meet my needs. So I just don't want to deal with that ex. I don't want to deal with that ex at all. I'm going to do one more shuffle. We're going to see what the cards have to say. All right, let's see. So we're definitely overthinking it. We're definitely overthinking. The Two of Wands is the overthinking card. This is a card of contemplation. I might be even cyber stalking some people. That doesn't normally come in, but that's how I'm seeing it. It's like she might be checking in, like, what do I need to know? Anything new? Anything like, so you might be keeping up on them and checking on them, which is totally fine. We all do it. There's no shame in that game, girl. I would choose the new guy immediately. Like having this, take that leap of faith on yourself, something new, a new beginning coming in. This makes me already feel like I want to choose the new guy. Yeah, because that heartbreak that you're dealing with, it's not going to change. Ooh, okay, this is actually how we're going to read these cards here. Okay. I would choose the new person. I really would. But first off, even though there's a new person here, the more I look at these cards, the more I want to choose me. The more I want to choose myself. The more I want to be like, yeah, I'm talking to this person, but I need to know, like, are they meeting my standards? Are they meeting my needs? Can they meet my needs? I was just saying to one of my best girlfriends yesterday when we hung out, like, women need to understand, like, we need a man who's going to be by our side, because if shit hits the fan and we get sick and we get chronically ill or something, most men run. They run from that because they are the ones that want to be taken care of. They don't want to be the caregivers. So we need to really keep in mind, like, is this person going to help me in my darkest moments? Or is this person going to help me when I need a caregiver? Or if I ever need a caregiver, hopefully you never need it. But like, it's one of those things that we really need to consider. Like, is this partner going to reciprocate, or are they just taking from me because they want to be taken care of? So the heartbreak card, the singleness card, the choice card is all here. We're gaining our wisdom and insight here. The more introspective we are, she said, great advice, thank you. The more that we are looking introvertedly and we're looking inside of ourselves, we're gaining wisdom and insight of knowing what it is that we want. So these men don't just come in and just fucking shake up our whole world and leave us high and dry. Because that's definitely the ex feeling to me. The ex feels to me like they're selfish. They probably wouldn't be there for you when you need them the most. Emotionally, they could be like, she's too emotional. No. Or she's a hypochondriac. Bitch, I got sick. What are you talking about? Fuck off. So the ex to me, please stay an ex. Please just stay an ex. Don't come back. Stay away. No, thank you. But you are taking a leap of faith on yourself. Izzy, I got you. Thank you so much. You are going to take a leap of faith on yourself, and that's going to be really lucky. That's going to be really good. It's going to be really satisfying. The Wheel of Fortune is either you are moving forward with your luck or you're repeating cycles. This would be a repeat of cycle. Don't repeat it. You don't need it. You learn that lesson. Take the lesson and move on and take that leap of faith. That's the sun. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have. So take that leap of faith on yourself. Again, the more I look at the cards, the more I want to choose me. So I'm not saying not to choose the other guy. I just want to basically vet him and see if he's going to live up to the standards that I have in place for myself and my partner. So I'd rather engage with the new guy, and I'd rather throw the old guy away in the trash where trash belongs. All right. Thank you so much there, Corin. I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting your donated reading underway. I really appreciate it, and I hope it helped. You're very welcome, love. Anytime. Fuck that ex. Not in the wham bam thank you, man, but like in the fuck you way. Okay. No to that ex. All right. Thank you so much, Nolan, for liking the live. All right, next we have is Izzy. Izzy, thank you so much for being here. What type of reading are we doing? I love when you guys laugh with me. Girl, I'm going through it, LMAO. All right. Is there a specific topic you're going through it with, like work or a love life, or is it just like general? We're just going to see what comes in because so much is happening. Spirit, we're not accepting those. I'm sorry. Nikki, welcome in, and thank you for sharing the live. Love, home life, LMAO, whatever the card/universe needs to tell me. All right, let's see what's going on here. Don't forget that the number that I give you is also an angel number. So at the end of it, look it up on your own. If I have time, I'll look it up for you. But your time stamp is going to be 1 hour and 30 minutes. So that's your angel number as well for an additional message. I feel exhausted immediately, Izzy. Like I feel like I could take many, many, many naps. This is for Izzy. Spirit, what does Izzy need to know about their love/home life? She goes, I am so tired. Spirit, what does Izzy need to know about their love and home life? Spirit, what does Izzy need to know about their home love life and home life? It feels like for me, like immediately, again, that tiredness. That's why I had to say that really quickly. It's just like I feel exhausted. I feel like I don't have any help. I feel like everything is like a hurricane, like not a hurricane, but like a whirlwind. Like everything's shifting, everything is moving, nothing's staying put. And it just feels like I'm caught up in all of this. It feels like I'm in the eye of the storm and I'm caught up in everything. And I'm watching all of this transpire. And I'm just like, I just want to like take many naps and sleep and just like ignore it. Like I just want to like procrastinate it and ignore it and just sleep. Just get away from it. You might need to take a break. Izzy, you might need to take a moment. You may need to be like, hey, I'm going to go hang out at my mom. Yes, avoiding. Hey, I'm going to hang out at my parents' house. Hey, I'm going to hang out at my friend's house. Hey, I'm going to hang out somewhere else where you can like relax and like get your mind away from it for a while. Take yourself to a movie. Take yourself on a date where you go to a dinner and a movie. That's what something I do. Not anymore so much because now I have a partner and he will actually go on dates with me. But before we were like serious and like together and living together, like I would take myself on dates all the time. I loved it so much. I'd always go to like Red Robin and then the movies. But you can do anything you want. But I just feel like a break is in store for you. Taking a moment. Even though you are already avoiding it, I still feel like that's the right move. All right, Izzy, we do have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. This is confidence. This is creativity. This is the mother of the zodiac, of the tarot. I almost said the zodiac. You might be dealing with mom issues. Mom might be on your ass about things, or mom might be a narc. Mom might be something. It's like there could be some mom issues here. Whether you're the mom and you're having issues with your kids too, that could be too. But there's something here motherly coming forth that feels like we're having a little like pump the brakes there like moment, you know. Mommy wound for sure. You know what? I'm sorry to say this, but I'm also happy to say this at the same time. You have to go through this because when you go through this, you're going to realize how powerful you are. You're going to realize how much you give and how much you're going to receive because you are open to receiving. You're going to get your security back. Like you have to go through this situation. Okay. The 9 of Swords is exactly how I'm feeling. Like, give me a fucking break. I can't even sleep. I'm so exhausted, but I can't sleep because my mind won't stop racing. Then we have the moon. The moon is the most perceived, the moon is unseen enemies, unknown circumstances causing growth and evolution, dog mask, wolf mask, which is also causing wisdom, which is the hermit's face. So Meg, if you're still here, I don't know if you know this, that the moon, her face is the hermit. The hermit is about wisdom and insight, looking inward to gain that insight. Beacon of light in the darkness. God, yeah, makes sense, LMAO. So this is something that you do have to encounter so that you can grow and gain your wisdom and realize you are powerful. Thank you, Spirit. You are powerful. You have everything you need. You have all the suits of tarot at your disposal. You have the wands, the cups, the pentacles, the swords, this growth of abundance, success, power, innocence, protection. I can't stop burping for you. Spirit, oh, please let me get this reading through. But I cannot stop. Lord, in a big way. Now I got the hiccups. Fuck. I'm going to have to eat some peanut butter. But this is constant access, consistent access to it. You can see the Magician's Wand here. The Magician's Wand travels as well to different cards. They didn't travel to any other cards. Well, it kind of did. You can see there's a wand there. It's a bigger line. Spirit needs to speak to me, like literally, because you're going to gain security when you realize that you are the one that can manifest the future. This is a card of manifesting. Okay, you can manifest anything. I have to sit like this. I'm so sorry. I know this is like really lean back, but I cannot stop burping and hiccuping. So I have to like sit like this for a second. I'm so sorry. But the Nine of Pentacles is abundance. It's abundance, like abundance coming in. Like when you realize that everything is happening for my growth, everything is happening for my evolution. Location unknown, thank you for the follow. Everything is happening for my highest good, even if it is something seemingly bad or feeling negative. You are going to get on the other side of it. You're going to get on the other side of it. You're going to get this abundance coming in. I've never seen you get the hiccups. Spirit is screaming right now. I have gotten the hiccups a couple times, but it's more uncommon for me to get the hiccups, and I got them in a big way. But you do have to go through this. I got to eat some peanut butter. I'll be right back, guys. But you're going to be just fine, Izzy. Okay, you're going to be just fine. Whew. I haven't ate it yet, though. Every single reading you do for me, you hiccup at least once, but that was insane. I couldn't stop. It was too much. So I got some oil on the top. Guys, this is a really good trick for people who can't stop hiccuping. Just grab a spoonful of peanut butter if you're able to. Some people have clearly peanut allergies, but you just eat it. Immediately the hiccups will go away. And now the hiccups are gone. Tell everyone. All right. So Izzy, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting a reading with me today. I really appreciate you so much. I'm so sorry I got like that attack, but that was rough. You guys, that was fucking rough. Location unknown says brilliant. Take it with you. Literally, like they're gone. TikTok just crashed on me. Oh my God. Spirit needed a snackety snack. I guess so, dude. I guess so. Like, get me some motherfucking peanut butter. What crazy confirmation. I know, right? So, guys, if you are interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. If it's something you're interested in, go ahead and send in that donation. Thank you. Always appreciate your readings. Anytime. Anytime. I'm here for you whenever you need. You know it, Izzy. I got you, girl. But yeah, that's absolutely like such a trick. I'm so happy there's a guy that I used to know. I used to hook up with, full disclosure, who taught me that trick back when I was like young 20s. I was drinking at the time, so I had to be 21, 22. I stopped drinking at 23. So, but yeah, any does not need to be Jif brand. That's just the brand we bought. Any peanut butter will get those hiccups taken care of. Angel, thank you so much for your question. Go ahead and submit your $15 donation. You're going to get a 5-minute reading. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So if you're ever interested in any of those modalities, that is what I offer here. And the list is currently open. I wish Kelly was here because Kelly doesn't believe me, or she doesn't not believe me about the peanut butter. Rachel, I got you. Thank you so much. But she's more in disbelief about it. I think she, but I hope she was here to watch it. All right, perfect. Rachel, what type of reading are we doing for you? Are we doing a psychic reading? If so, just give me the topic matter, whatever the topic is. I don't do freebies except for the beginning. Right now, all my subscribers are getting free readings. So if you want free readings on Saturdays, go ahead and subscribe. You also get an additional minute free anytime you donate $15 or more. But every time I start my lives, I do start them off free. So follow me if you're trying to get a free reading, but they're for a limited amount of time. I do them for maybe like 15 minutes and then I move on to donated readings. $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Katie said, I never had a reading and I'm nervous. Is a donation made through V? Yes. You can do V, P, or W. W is going to also allow you to schedule a private reading if that's something that interests you. Otherwise, V, P, or W. Psychic reading about my current household and how it will change. Okay, let's see what's going on. Your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 41 minutes. So 141 is an angel number. For an additional message, go ahead and Google 141. And after this reading, of course, like pay attention to your reading first. Then Google 414 to get an additional number from your angels. So 141. If I was saying it wrong, that's number dyslexia. 141, angel number, meaning you're going to get an additional message. So I'm just taking some cleansing breaths for anyone who's new here. By the way, welcome. Thanks for being here. All right, Spirit. This is for Rachel. Spirit, what does Rachel need to know about their household? About their household and how will it change? Spirit, what does Rachel need to know about their situation in their current household? Spirit, what does Rachel need to know about their current situation with their household? What's going on here? Okay, we'll take that. Whatever's going on in the household, I feel like I have to like kind of grab onto my seat here and like just like I wish everything would slow down. I wish everything would settle down. Like I just feel like there's a lot of moving parts in the household right now where I feel like I kind of want to be still and like there's just too much overstimulation. Like it's overstimulation is what's coming in. Like I just need to like sit, remove myself from that overstimulation. Like too much stuff is happening like at all times. Melly, welcome in and let me know if that makes sense by saying yes, no, or I don't know. Nothing more, nothing less. But let's cut that deck. Ooh, I love her. I love her. You got a great card. The Queen of Wands is here. The Queen of Wands is saying that you have luck on your side. There's the black cat there. Black cats are lucky animals. I have a black cat. His name is Salem. He does come into readings from time to time to give luck. And when he doesn't, they send me the Queen of Wands. She's also a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. Traditionally, she's Aries, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. She is somebody who is a beacon of light. People gravitate towards her. People want her opinion. People want her warmth. So people might gravitate towards you just to kind of get a little bit of warmth from you. Whether if it's kindness or it's just you being a beacon of light, because that's what she is. She's a literal beacon of light. Just know people gravitate towards her. Ooh, the Seven of Swords came out. Oh, that's what came out of the deck. This is the second time this one's popped out of the deck, so that's very interesting as well. Out of 78 cards, it's popped out twice. Seven of Swords is the liar, the cheater, the thief card. So there could be somebody lying to you, cheating on you, or stealing from you. But let's see what the other cards have to say. There's a lot going on in the household. Listen, you're going to rise above it. You're going to rise above it. The Seven of Swords is here. Seven of Swords, again, liar, cheater, thief, paired with the Tower. Like there needs to be a full reset in that house. There needs to be a full reset because this is sudden change, sudden upheaval. There could be egos at play. That's what the crown is about. It's about ego. We have the burning building, the burning tower, which is everything seemingly falling apart all at once. That's the moving parts. That's why I want to like hold on to my seat, like, oh. But like this is like people are like literally jumping out of this tower. They're jumping to their unalivement, but they'd rather unalive this way than to burn up, right? But this card is a reset card. This is a card of saying, I need to let everything burn. so that I have time. Katie, I got you. Thank you so much. And the energy to rebuild my foundation, rebuild it in a way that's going to allow me to be successful, to have this new beginning in which I am passionate or impassioned. I feel motivated. I feel inspired. I feel transformation, right? Fire is transformative. The wands are the suit of fire. Remember how I was saying earlier about the Queen of Wands or Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries? Those are all the fire signs. So just know, like, there is this fire. It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. So there is going to be transformation. There is going to be change. It's going to be unceremonious. It's going to be hard. It's going to be rough. I'm not going to lie to you. The tower is hard times. But the hard times gets us to this new beginning, gets us to where we need to be so that we can rise up. Heat rises, right? We rise up to the occasion. We also have strength, which is Leo as well. You have a lot of fire. Okay. Leo is strength in this card. Sorry, strength is Leo. Leo's ruled by the sun. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot. Did we pull the sun? No, but when we have strength, we're talking about vitality, success, growth. And this is all growth. This is you growing through hard means. Yeah, terribly hard means. I'm so sorry, but you are growing. All right. And you are strong enough to do it. You have consistent access to it. That crown also represents, again, the sun card and the Hierophant. So we're learning lessons and imparting them and taking a leap of faith on ourselves through the Fool card. So that little flower crown connects to several different cards. Okay. Now we also have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is transparent. You can see through her gown, except for her corset, because she is modest. She is Libra traditionally, but can be Aquarius or Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. She's not afraid to transform. That butterfly is a big sign of transformation. So accurate. Needing a family member to leave my home, they are toxic. You're going to get them out. You're going to get them out. You're strong enough to say, hey, I see through your bullshit, because she is somebody who sees through the things. She sees through the lies. She sees through the veil. She sees through your bullshit. And she's a truth seeker. She gets down to the truth. She understands that I have to get the truth. She is somebody who is wanting fairness and equality. So whoever needs to leave, whoever's lying to you, cheating on you, or stealing from you, they got to go. You're strong enough to say, hey, you're creating havoc in my house. You got to hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Don't let them back. No, sorry. Sometimes family members got to go. It sucks. It's not my favorite message to give to people, but sometimes family members should not be a part of our lives. Okay. Letting them go, saying goodbye to them, not engaging with them. There's people who leave their whole family. They excommunicate themselves from their families because it's too toxic, or they have a narcissist in their family, or whatever it may be. So you're strong enough to confront this person and say, you got to go, and watch everything transform from there. Okay. So Rachel, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Hey, Casey, boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Absolutely. They're for everybody. They're for everybody. Now, boundaries aren't here to control other people. It's saying, this is my boundary. And if you disrespect my boundary after I told you what my boundary is, that's you telling me that you don't care about me. And then I don't have to engage with you. Shocked. I just stumbled onto here. Currently struggling with mother issues. Oh, you poor thing. So you came in at the right time. Sometimes family members got to go. Okay. Just like friends got to go. I mean, I remember being young 20s, 20, 21, 23. So when I was drinking and being like, you're going to be my forever friend. Now being 36, I'm like, that bitch better never speak to me ever again. I'm over it. You've betrayed me too many times. You fucked with my well-being too many times. You're out. You're motherfucking out. Family members are the same way. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to check in that angel number as well to get an additional number from your angels. And next we have is Katie. Katie, thank you so much for being here, for submitting your donation. What type of reading are we doing for you, my darling? Meg, thanks for liking the live. Thanks for being here. Casey, I think you were liking the live too. So thank you for liking the live as well, Casey. And if anyone's interested in a reading, $15 donation gets you a 5-minute reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Stardust Green, thank you for the follow. Oh, guapo. Yeah, you get comfy, buddy. You find a new comfortable spot, my love. Do you want me to move that? Oh, you want to cuddle with the pillow. Who am I to take away your cuddle pillow? I love you, bud. I'm wondering if this big life change I'm going through is the right move for me. Will things work out? Okay, let's see what's going on. Your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 50 minutes. So your angel number is 150. So when we're done here, look up 150 angel number, and you're going to get an additional message from your angels. And guys, after Katie, we don't have anyone else. So go ahead and get your donation in. $15 get you a 5-minute reading, or you can subscribe and get a free reading every Saturday. You get an additional 1 minute anytime you donate $15 or more to get a reading throughout the week. So you get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes. Those are the benefits for subscribing. Katie, I'm just laughing because I feel your nerves. I feel it in my arms and I feel it in my shoulders as well. So I just kind of want to like shimmy a bit. I'm not going to shimmy too much because the girls they shimmy. But just know, like I just want you to shimmy it out. You're going to be okay. My anxiety's through the roof. I can feel it. You're going to be all right. For Katie. Spirit, what does Katie need to know about making this move? Is she making the right move for her? I wanted to come out to you. I'm going to let it. Spirit, what does Katie need to know about this move? Is it right for her? Is she making the right moves? Spirit, what does Katie need to know about this move? Is she making the right move? What's going on here? I feel like what you're going through is a real big opportunity, though. Like whatever this move is, it feels big. It feels like an opportunity for me. You said big life change, so of course it feels big. But it feels like a real opportunity, like something that has to do. I feel like I'm moving across country, or I'm moving out of state, or I'm moving, like I'm physically moving away. Like that's how it feels to me. You can confirm or deny if that makes sense by yes, no, or I don't know. But it just feels like this is an opportunity that I feel like I want to take, and I've wanted to take, but I'm just almost like paralyzed with fear. Like I'm paralyzed with fear. Like I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to make it work. I don't know how to make friends in a new area. I don't know what to expect. It's like the mystery of it all. That's the anxiety. The unknown is the scariest part of this whole thing. Like that's how it feels to me. Let me know again by yes, no, or I don't know if that makes sense. Nothing more, nothing less. It's going to be the last shuffle here. Let's cut the deck. Commitment. Interesting. Oof. The Tower and the Devil came out on their own. Let me pull some more cards here. So this is big. This is big. This is life-changing. Honestly, the way that I feel about these cards that I have is that even if you end up going out and moving out there, I think you're going to come back home. Yes, I will be moving, but it feels like you'll do it, but I feel like you'll come back home. I don't know if this is going to pan out. Because the Tower and the Devil are here. These popped out of the deck. They wanted to come out. The Devil is Capricorn, but it's also about codependence, addictions, vices, feeling stuck, feeling controlled by someone else or an entity or a business, or maybe even your mind feels controlled by something. I'm not sure, but like the Tower moments of reset, sudden change, sudden upheaval, causing a reset here. Laura, thank you so much. I got you. Causing a reset, saying, hey, I have to rebuild my foundation. I have to rebuild it stronger, better, sturdier, all of that. And then we have the 5 of Cups, which is the don't let your past dictate your future. Yes, your cups have spilled over. Yes, it's all in the sand here. But what's behind you is strength. Strength is behind her. So you are strong enough to take this on. I just feel like homesickness. I feel like you're really close with the people in your life right now. You can confirm or deny that. But I just feel really close to the people I have right now. I feel like I have a groove where I am currently. I just feel like I fit in right now where I'm at. And it's like I just feel like I'm going to be homesick. That's what it feels like to me. But the King of Swords, I want to clarify him actually. And we have plenty of time. I've kind of been throwing through here. Absolutely, I've been leaning on my support system heavily. Wow, okay, this card keeps coming out. But this is a chance to level up, though. That's the thing, is like, that's what the opportunity is. That's why it's a big opportunity. It's like, there's a chance here that I can level up, that I can get more experience, that I can get more new ideas, new inspirations. The King of Swords is all about the mind. The suit of sword is the mind. That's what I'm hoping for. There's a part of me that feels like I really want to do this, and I really want to try this out, and I really want to go for it. But there's parts of me that's like I'm afraid that somebody's not being honest with you. Somebody's not, like, whatever the deal is, it might be something that isn't exactly what they're saying it is. They might be sweetening up the deal more than what it really is. When your body speaks to you, Katie, I want you to listen to it, because I want you to know whatever is meant for you will always be available to you. Even if you have to wait a little bit longer, even if you have to wait for another divine timing to come through, whatever is meant for you will always be available to you. All right. So I wouldn't worry about like, oh no, like I'm going to miss this opportunity, because this opportunity there's more negative like feeling towards it, like just in the body, in the cards themselves, than there is positive. Yeah, you're strong enough to do it. Yeah, you could level up and get this opportunity and transform, but there's somebody not being honest with you about this. And there's going to be a perspective change that happens where, you go in this thinking like things going to be so good and so wonderful. And then you start to see things for exactly how they are. That's why they have a halo. They hung themselves up by their own ankle so they could see the world in a new light. They can become enlightened. So this is something that I do think that you are going to engage with. I do see you coming back home, though. I don't think that you're going to live out there forever. I don't think this opportunity is going to be exactly what they're saying it is. I do think there's an option here for you to level up in some way and gain some experience and transform in some way, and you're strong enough to do it. But like the cards I have here is just like, it really causes me pause. It really does cause me like, like maybe I can find something else somewhere else. Hi, Layla. But it just, this opportunity is not exactly as it seems. That's really, really what it comes down to it with the cards. This message was exactly what I needed. My husband asked for a divorce last night. Ooh, he might be lying and cheating and stealing from you in some way. You are strong enough to deal, okay, with this. But this tower moment is big. It's big. And you're going to start to see this person in a new light because they are not being honest with you. And when I say go back home, it feels like home, like your friends, your family, home, not the husband, because the husband would be the devil, the codependency addictions, right? That's what I was thinking. Thank you for the validation. You are very welcome. Yeah, honestly, let it burn. Let it burn. This person, especially knowing that it's your husband now, what's going on? Run for the hills. Run for the hills. More negative than positive. Katie, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I'm so happy I could get you some validation there. My heart goes out to you, love. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. You're strong enough to keep going. You're strong enough to rely on those people. All right. It felt like a move out of state, though. It felt like a really big move. So I don't know if you're considering moving out of state or not, but it felt like a really big, like, oh, it's probably separation. That's probably what it is. Like, why, if you feel so far away, you could be moving like across the country, but it's like, that's probably just separation, distance. Very interesting. All right. Thank you, Katie. Again, look up that angel number to get an additional money. Oh, she is moving across country and moving. Oh, that's super, super far across country. Virginia's not super duper far from Indiana. I live in Michigan, so Indiana is attached to me. But it is still many states away. It's like what? Maybe it's just West Virginia, Ohio, Indiana, I think. Timothy, thank you for the follow. It's a $15 donation. You're going to click here. You're going to utilize this. Boom, boom, boom. Going to click on that one. Going to use this one, or this one. You can also schedule a private reading from here as well. All right, Laura, thank you so much for being here. What type of reading are we doing for you today? And guys, don't forget to follow me if you're interested in readings. If you're interested in getting clarity or insight on stuff, if you want free readings, we do them all at the beginning of the live. So make sure to follow me if you haven't followed me already. But Laura, we got you. A new mediumship for Laura. So Laura, I do evidential mediumship, but I do a direct connection. Who are we trying to get in contact with? Let me know the relationship: mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, husband, wife, etc. If they don't have a traditional relationship with you, just say their first name only. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, your mom. Let's get mom on the horn. No, so you're getting subscribers. Subscribers get free readings, but it's not subscriber only anymore. I figured I'd open it up to everyone because the subscriber only is like, you guys don't come in typically. Like, I don't think you get notified, to be honest with you. So I decided to open it up for everyone. So if you want your freebie, you'll be after Laura. So let me know you want your freebie or not. All right, your timestamp is 2 hours. So your angel number is 200. Yeah, of course. Okay, so Layla, I'll do your freebie right after this one. Immediately, I feel things in my throat. Spirit, this is for Laura, Laura, Laura. Spirit, we're getting in contact with Laura's mom, for Laura's mom, for Laura's mom. When I think about your mom and the energy I have around here, I feel like this person got sick. So this could have been a cancer, an autoimmune disease, something like that. I got right away this feeling in my throat, like with my lymph nodes specifically. That's where it was being highlighted. So she could have had some throat issues, or the cancer had spread through her lymph node system if it was cancer. But it feels like her throat was sore. I do feel like, and I'm sorry to say this, I got to give you what I get. I do feel like there was a lot of pain involved with this sickness. I do feel like she was really unwell for a while. She doesn't feel like she went very quickly. It feels like she did fight. Let me know if this makes sense by saying yes, no, or I don't know. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't give me any other information. Just yes, no, or I don't know. But her heart is also, like my heart, excuse me. Yes, my heart is also being stimulated here. I feel like you were really close with her. I feel like you were really close. I wouldn't even be afraid to be like, that's my best friend. My mom's my best friend. Like, I just feel like you had a really close relationship with her. Let me know if that is accurate. And you can just say yes, no throughout it too as well. But I really feel like you guys really, you were like kindred spirits. Like, you were almost like copy and paste. You might have been her little, like her mini me, right? Or you might have been really like her in personality, very close. It just feels like copy and paste. Like, that's what it is. You might look like her, talk like her, do all that. I really feel like you're a mini me of her. Excuse me, I have the wheeze. So she might have also been wheezing because I have a wheeze coming in now. I think I coughed it out. Good. I don't know if you guys can hear that on your end, that wheeze. That was a pretty intense wheeze, but oh yes. There's a lot of gratitude here with mom. A lot of gratitude here. Thank you, Stardust Screen, for subscribing. I appreciate you. You can get a free reading today as well. But I just feel like I really helped out. Like, I might have been there a lot. You might have moved her into your house, or you moved into her house. I just feel like you were her caregiver, and that you were constantly with her. And if for some reason you guys moved out of state, it could be like you're calling her all the time and really just staying in contact with her. But it feels like you guys live together, to like caregive for her. And there's just so much gratitude for that. Like, I really feel like you took really good care of her. Like, you were really on it. I feel like you were almost obsessed. Like, mom, we gotta get your medicine in. It's this time. You know we gotta take it at this time. Like, very meticulous with her. I just feel for a few months she was at our house to recuperate. Okay. I just feel so incredibly lucky. Like your mom's energy to me just feels so incredibly lucky that you were there to take care of her, that you were there, like being her biggest cheerleader, be like, I feel like you are really positive with her too. Like, it's okay, mom, we're going to get through it. Like, yeah, we got a bad diagnosis, but we have options. Like, we have things, like, we're not done here. Cause she makes me feel like she was sick for a while, like maybe a year or two, maybe even longer. But I don't think it was like sickness and gone. It was sickness, fight, and then passing. um I feel like she's a fighter. Like I feel like just without the sickness, I feel like she was a fighter. I feel like she was somebody who wouldn't shy away from the hard stuff. I feel like she had a really good mind on her for the most part. um Sorry, I'm just laughing because they said the word feral. Wow, very accurate. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're like your mom was feral. Like she just did not give a fuck. She was just like, I gotta confront this. Like I gotta say something. I'm gonna stand up. um I gotta stand up for the right things for the little man. I just feel like your mom is a real cool chick. She's really cool. I really like her. Like, not afraid to put herself in harm's way for the greater good type of thing. And I don't think she like walked in and got herself in danger. I just feel like she did not care. She just stood up and said something. She was so cool and funny. I just love her. I love her. I feel like you meant everything to her. I feel like you meant everything to her. If you have siblings, which I don't know, maybe one sibling, maybe you're an only child. I don't feel very many siblings. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that. Um, but I just feel like you might, like, you're either the oldest or the favorite or whatever here. But I just feel like everything, like you were everything to her. Um, like one brother, okay. So you're the only daughter. No wonder I feel this like kindredship to you. Like, I just feel like you guys are the same. I was for sure the favorite. You made life living worth living. Like you literally made life worth living for her. Your brother did too, but just in a different format, just in a completely different way. You could be completely different people, like not bipolar, but just polar opposites. Maybe he's bipolar. I don't know, but that's not what I meant to say. Just polar opposites. But I do feel like you have a pretty decent relationship with your brother, possibly. But you and her, you and your mom, like peas in a pod. Even now, she's still with you. Just so you know, I know our timer's up, but I just want you to know she's not in pain anymore. I do feel like she was in a lot of pain before her passing, but she's not in any more pain. She is thriving. She's sorry, she's like, she makes me feel like she's picking at the other souls, like making fun of them or poking at them or annoying them. Like possibly her parents, I feel like, are passed as well, particularly her father. Comes forward for me. So her father might have been, it might be in the spiritual realm. I think he is in the spiritual realm, but I feel like she's like poking at him, prodding at him, messing with him, just like being herself, you know. So she has her personality back. She has no pain. She's thriving, but she's always with you. There's something here with a white flower coming into. I don't know what this white flower is. It's like a white rose type. So if you see white roses in nature or you see them when you're scrolling, I feel like that's her sign for you that she's okay. So do keep an eye out for any type of white roses you may receive or not receive, but like see in general. But Laura, thank you so much for being here. I'm so sorry about the passing of your mother. She's so proud of you though. She's so happy. She's so lucky that she had you. Just know that. Okay. My heart goes out to you. Oh, it's so hard losing people. It's so hard. Okay, you made me cry. Thank you. I'm so sorry, but also you're welcome. Just so you know, because you might be new here, Aria, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much. We record all these readings, so if you ever want to watch it again, that's why I said 2 hours to you. If you're new here, we do record them right here, right? So you can. Oh, I lost you at the end of it. Perfect. Well, you can watch it again here. 2 hours exactly. Still frozen. Scroll out and scroll back in. Scroll out and scroll back in. See if that helps. But we are going to do Leela's freebie. Then we have the last name is Green. I forgot the screen name though. You're next. And then we can do Aria's as well, freebie. Laura, am I still frozen? Let me know. Looks like you came back in. Is it better? Did it reset? Now I have you. Okay. So you can watch this again anytime you like. 2 hours is the timestamp. It's also your angel number. So do like it. So you can rewatch this reading anytime you would like. All right. That's why I record it, especially for mediumship and human design purposes. Psychic readings, I don't know how many people rewatch their psychic readings, but anyone who's doing mediumship, anyone who's getting a human design reading, like I want you guys to have access to that whenever you want it. Rachel, thank you so much for letting her know what I was trying to say to you. I appreciate you, especially how you worded the recording where it's at. Stardust screen is my favorite. Yes, exactly right, Laura. Actually, it's the second link here. You're going to find that here. Okay. And that's going to take you right to my channel. So you don't have to like look me up or like things like that. You're just going to get right to the channel. But human design, thank you so much for asking. It's my favorite reading to do. This is human design. It's a chart reading. It's all about your energy, what type of energy you have, how it works for you, and how to trust yourself with making decisions. It also tells you where your opening to conditioning is, where you have consistent access to energy is. It tells you your psychic abilities. It tells you the type of work you could do. It tells you your incarnation cross, which is your life purpose, what you're here to do. It tells you so much about yourself. It should be very validating information. It shouldn't be super shocking information, just really validating. That's freaking awesome. It is. But this one is a $15 reading. The only things that are free is the cards, which we are going to get your free reading. But we have Layla first. Alyssa, thank you so much for the follow. And no worry about the typos. You're just typing fast, girl. I mean, I'm moving fast, so you got to keep up with me. So no worries about that typo. If I show you a picture. Oh, wait, I missed something. If you can show, I took a pic. Thanks. I'm not sure what you took a picture of, but that's totally fine. I don't care. Take your pictures. You can record. You can do a screen recording. I don't care. These are your readings. What am I going to do with them? Half the time I forget about them, so it's no big deal. But do look up 200 angel number meaning to get an additional number for your angels there. But Leela, where are you, my love? What's the topic? B-Car, thank you so much for the follow. Aria, thank you for following. And again, thanks for subscribing. Took a picture of the link to find it again. I'm good. Thank you so much. Oh, you're very welcome. Anytime. Just connecting with my guides for me. I'm here. Okay, so let's see what your guides want you to know. Alyssa, I got you. Thank you so much. You are... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit in the freebies with the donated readings. So Alyssa, you're going to be after this reading we do with Layla. Sorry, Layla. I got Leela and you in my head right now. But Layla, and then after Alyssa, we are going to do Stardust Green's freebie. And then after Stardust Green, if we don't get another donation, we'll just do Aria's freebie. If you guys want them, if you guys are like, no, thank you, that's fine. Just let me know. But we're going to squeeze you in between the donated readings as well. Thank you, Laura, for the rose. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Laura, that's for you. Spirit makes me burp. It's just what they do to me. All right. Layla. I'm so sorry, Layla. So sorry about that. All right, Layla. Spirit, what does Layla need to know? What's the message for Layla? Spirit, what's the message for Layla? Spirit, what's the message for Layla? What's going on here? And the Rachel that's in here that has the cool font, are you the Rachel I know in real life that I've known since childhood? Let me know. Because she has that cool font as well. And her name is Rachel. So very interesting. Hi, Sydney. We are starting off with the 5 of Swords. You taking your power back, girl. And have you done that in a big way with your move? Fuck yeah, you have. So this is something really beneficial. This is going to be really good. You're taking your power back. You're not letting anyone defeat you anymore. You're standing up for yourself. You're standing your ground, even in the face of conflict. So this is really, really cool. I really like this. Oh, I pulled 3. I meant to pull 2. But we'll pull 3. Honestly, you got 2 out of the 4 knights out of 78 cards. So that's pretty wild. All knights are fire. All of them. So you have fire on fire and air and fire. So there's big movements, big energy. You're ready to take on the next chapter. You're ready to take on the next chapter as a leader, as a role model, as somebody who's grounded, as like maybe you are wanting to do spiritual enrichment and want to grow spiritually. You're going to do that. You're going to help coach people. You're going to be a spiritual leader if you do that. You're gaining wisdom. So you're ready to take on this next chapter. I just pulled those two last night. I love spirit. I love you. But this is something really beautiful, really wonderful. Like you're taking off. You're taking off. So if you are interested in expanding your spirituality, I would highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Now he is organized religion. So it may be or like expanding in organized religion, but there's a possibility that it's not organized religion and it's just spirituality. So I prefer that over organized religion personally, but anything for you works. Whatever feels right for you. You're taking your power back, girl. All right. I love you. Thank you so much, Layla, for being here, for being a subscriber, for being one of the OGs here. So thank you for joining us for the last 2.5 years. I love you endlessly. All right, Alyssa, what type of reading are we doing for you? B-Card, thank you so much for sharing the live. I want to do a scroll because I think that Rachel is gone, but that Rachel might be a Rachel that I've known my whole life, and I want to know. No, it's not. Okay, they just had the same font. That's a really cool font, though. I don't know if it's your phone doing that or what. I love it here. Yay! You're always welcome here. Always. All right, so Alyssa, let me know that you're here and let me know what type of reading we're doing for you. Career, should I go back to college for nutrition? Ooh. Do you prefer Ray or Alyssa? I can call you either or. Spirit does not need your legal name. They know exactly who you are. So let me know what you prefer to be called, and I'll call you your preference. I prefer Ray. Perfect. So let's go ahead and call you Ray. I'm going to change this because sometimes I have to look on my sheet, so I don't want to accidentally call you the wrong name. So I want to put down Ray. Ray, your timestamp is 2 hours and 16 minutes. 216 is an angel number. I want you to look up after we're done here. Spirit for Ray. Spirit, what does Ray need to know about going back to school for nutritionist? Spirit, what does Ray need to know about going back to school to be a nutritionist? Spirit, what does Ray need to know about going back to school for nutrition? So immediately, I have a nutritionist. She is somebody I went to school with. She is a friend of a friend more than just my friend. She's more of an acquaintance to me, but a friend of one of my very, very best friends. She loves her job. She loves what she does. It's so interesting too. And like, that's who's coming forward right now is somebody who's very like bright and bubbly and just loves what they do. And I feel like this is something that is piquing interest. I feel selfish about it for whatever reason. I feel like I need to learn about nutrition. Like when I say I mean you, Ray. Like I need to learn about nutrition because I want to get better. I want to be healthier. I want to help people get healthy. Like it feels very much like through me first and then helping everyone afterwards. Let me know if that makes sense by saying yes, no, or I don't know. I'm gonna do one more shuffle and then we're going to split it back here. Yes, very much so. I think you're going to do it. I think you're going to do it. I think you're going to take this leap of faith on yourself because the sun is here. The sun is success. The sun is positivity. The sun is growth and vitality, strength. Yellow is success. Green is health. Like health. Like I have a fully green aura. I am here to heal people. I'm here to help people. This is health. You got health right now. All right. It's growth. It's abundance. So I do feel like this is going to be something that is very, very much in your wheelhouse. The only thing that makes me have pause is going to school. That's the only thing that brings me pause because school to me is like more money, more time away from my family. If you have a family or friends or whatever it is you're doing, like it just like school is the only thing that makes me feel like, ugh, but I think you're going to do it. Okay. I think you're going to do it. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. You have a decision to make. Interesting. I'm going to clarify. The pair, very interesting. One more clarifier. Okay. Listen, you're going to go back to school, and I need you to know school is hard. School is hard. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not over dramatic about it. It is fucking difficult. It's going to rock your shit. It's going to make you feel like you can't do it. You absolutely can. You absolutely can. Get your confidence up. I'm going to show you why. This is your indecision, right? I'm like figuring out like, which way do I go? Do I go this way? Do I go this way? Do I go back to school? Do I not go back to school? Do I go to nutrition? Do I not do nutrition? Then you have all of this emotions behind it. Your emotions are dictating what you know to be true. So right now, I want you to clear your mind, get to a neutrality, and really realize like, do I want to do it? Yeah, I want to do it. Go do it. Or no, I don't want to do it. So you're going to clean your house. You're going to work out, or you're going to meditate. That's how you're going to get to an energetic neutral, by distracting your brain. So we're not constantly thinking about the choices we have. Cleaning your house, or working out, or meditation. Once you get to that neutrality, ask yourself, do I want to be a nutritionist? Yep. Go do it. No, don't do it. I think you're going to find yourself saying yes. Because yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, it's going to feel like, oh yeah, I made this decision out of the blue, but it's putting me in full alignment. All of the wands are aligned. There is nothing crossing over. Even the wand she's holding is barely grazing the other one. It's barely touching it. So this is going to bring alignment to you. This is going to bring healing, but it is going to break you down at the same time. Okay. But you are strong enough to face it. This is why I'm telling you school is hard. This is why I'm bringing up the hardness of school, is because the Tower moment. Tower is going to have a total reset for you. Like there's a lifestyle change that comes with this, but you have major arcana cards. You have so many major arcana cards, because I clarified the Tower with the Empress and the Emperor, which is a pair, the father and the mother of Zodiac. This is going to allow you to really move forward with confidence, with ease. Like you're going to learn so much. You're going to learn so much where you are going to really be successful. This is also a clarifier on here. So you are being successful. Yes, you're going to go through it. Yes, you're going to be like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can make it through. Yes, you can. You got strength. Strength is Leo. Leo's ruled by the sun. What did we say about the sun? The sun is the most perceived positive sign. You have so much things happening for you. What? How many major arcana cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 out of 9 cards of major arcana. Your life is changing. It's big. It's huge. I would do this. But again, ask yourself, get yourself to those clarity moments by working out, exercising and working out, the same thing. Working out, cleaning your house, or meditation, or any other way that you can clear your mind. And then ask yourself then, do I want to do it? I do think you're going to do it. And I think you're going to be successful with it. I think you're going to make it through. I think shit's going to hit the fan. I think you might have anxiety and issues when you're in school. School does that. I think it's by design, to be honest with you. So especially when it comes to medical stuff, they want to see how you work under pressure. So that's what they do. They create a lot of pressure. It's like a pressure cooker in there. But you're going to be okay. You're going to make it through. If you can find grants, if you can do yourself a favor and find any grants that you can. Right now, it's really hard because of stupid motherfucking Cheeto man who's in charge right now is taking away any opportunities to make school affordable for people. But still look for grants, look for scholarships, look for this stuff so that the money doesn't feel like such a big deal, because you have the scholarship, you have the grants, you have the ability to apply for that school. So go for it, right? Go for it. I want you to do it so much. I really feel like this is something that's meant for you. I truly do feel that way. All right. So thank you so much. You got 222 right now. I see 222. Good things coming in for you. All right. Good things coming in for you. I'm really excited for you. All right, Starburst Green. Let me know your name and the topic, but we're going to get your free reading underway. And again, thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. I really appreciate you, and you're very welcome. I'm glad this resonated. Sunburst, Starburst. Oh no, I don't remember your name. The last one is green though, for sure. It starts with an S. Let me do a scrolly scroll. Let me do a scrolly scroll. Stardust. Stardust Green, are you still here? We're going to get your freebie underway. No, I don't want to end the live. Okay. Whew. Yeah, you're still here. I see you. And Aria, you're going to be next unless we get a donation coming through. All right, we're going to see what messages Spirit has for you. All right, Stardust, Stardust, Stardust. I'm so sorry that I was saying your name wrong. I couldn't remember. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. So Stardust, what does Stardust need to know? What's the message for Stardust? Spirit, she has no worries. Spirit, what is the message for Stardust? Spirit, what is this message for Stardust? What does Stardust need to know? What's going on here? All right, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a Libra. She could be Aquarius or Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. She rises to the occasion. She's transparent. She's a great communicator. She sees through people's bullshit. You can't lie to her. She's gonna find out. She's gonna find out your lie. You cannot lie to her. She's extending a hand because she's wanting equality. She wants fairness. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Spirit makes me burp for anyone who's new here. But this is something that I feel like you're going to rise up to the occasion. I feel like this is you, regardless of your astrology. But she is somebody who's looking for fairness, equality, and transformation, and she's not afraid to speak her mind. Great communicator. Yes, you got 2 queens. You got 2 out of the 4 queens. Hell yeah. New beginning with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is saying, hey, I got passion, I got desire, I got motivation. I want to take that passion, the desire, the motivation. Thank you, Grace, for the roses. And I'm going to make something out of it. She's the richest queen. She is the richest queen. She's the most abundant queen. You might end up taking what you're passionate about at full body chills and doing work with it. Either starting your own business or doing like going into the work or the what's the word? You're going into the type of work that you're passionate about that's going to get you abundance. I love this for you. I love this for you, Stardust. So this is going to be really beneficial. This is going to be really abundant. She is traditionally Capricorn, which is all about work. 10th house of career. Fame and recognition can come with that. We have abundance here, but you could Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. But mostly I just see the abundance with you starting something new that you're working on. All right, Stardust, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you so much. And don't forget, I don't know if you know this or not because you just subscribed, but subscribers also get an additional minute for free. So instead of 5 minutes, you get 6 minutes anytime you send in a $15 donation or more. Free readings are only for Saturday. So make sure to join us 11 a.m. Eastern time to make sure that you get your freebie. Because I stay on as long as I need to. So right now we're getting a lot of traction, so I'm staying on. But I do get off at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So in about 30 minutes, I am going to sign off. But I just want to let you know. Aria, let me know that you're here. Let me know if that is your real name and the topic that we're doing for your free reading. And thank you for subscribing as well. I appreciate you so much. And thank you again for the roses, Grace. That was very kind. I appreciate that so much. I'm here. Yes, it's real name. Perfect. And am I allowed to do me? So the free readings are only cards for because it's different energy that gets used. Just for full disclosure for everyone, it's different energy that gets used with the cards than it is with mediumship. So mediumship is always a energetic exchange. So it is a $15 donation, but you will get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading. Otherwise, it's just the cards for the freebies, my love. But thank you for asking. I appreciate you asking that. Grace says, yeah, I love seeing you pop up on my For You page. Yay, I'm so glad to be there. We've actually had quite a bit of people in here today, so I'm really excited about it. Oh, okay, no problem. I'd love to do a general reading, please. Perfect. Let's do it. All right, Spirit. This is for Aria. Ooh, we're going to read them. Okay, we'll read those ones. Spirit, what does Aria need to know? What's the message for Aria? Spirit, what's the message for Aria? Spirit, what's the message for Arya? All right. Don't hold yourself back, period. The 8 of Swords is that I'm holding myself back because some emotional thing happened where it's making me feel paralyzed or like something is making me stuck. But if you notice, yes, she's surrounded by swords on her sides. There's nothing in front of her. There is nothing behind her. If she were just to shimmy these off because they're very loosely placed, she would take the blindfold off and realize that it's a a glass cage of emotion that's keeping her here. It's her emotions that are keeping her stuck. So when you realize what is keeping you there, what emotional toll or pull has on you, you're going to realize that you can walk away from it because nothing is actually in your way. Now, these cards popped out. Yeah, there's an issue happening where you may not feel secure. You may feel really anxious. This is my anxiety card. I can't sleep at night because my brain just won't shut off. Like, please, brain, let me go to bed. I just can't deal with it. I don't feel comforted. I don't feel good. I feel like I'm kind of a mess right now. That's all from this card here. But you're going to transition out of it. Ooh, couldn't say it. You are going to transition out of it. You see, there's really rocky waters here that they're in right now. So you're in those really rocky waters, but you have this clear water that you're going through. So you're going to make it out of the rocky waters and then this nice, clear, clean, crystalline water into new land of Ho, where you are going to be in control. You're going to take control of your own life. You're going to say, this is what I want. These are what I'm passionate about. This is what I desire. This is my transformation. There's a lot of transformation. Transformation, I might even be receiving spiritual gifts. Like my intuition might be at an all-time high. But you are transitioning. There's a lot of swords. Swords are air signs. Air signs are in control, represent the element. Let me say this again. This is all swords. Swords represent the element of air. Air is about the mind. So your mindset needs to change. If you are somebody who has an anxiety disorder, what helped me through my anxiety disorder, because I was diagnosed with anxiety disorder and depression back when I was like 25. I got diagnosed with that. So it's 11 years ago. Back in 2021, I felt my depression leave my body, never to return yet, hopefully never. And my anxiety is really under control because I tell myself, am I in danger? I answer myself out loud, no, I'm not in danger. Because typically you're not. If you do find yourself in danger, then your anxiety is working correctly because it is an instinct to tell you danger is afoot. Then get the fuck out of there, right? But 9 times out of 10, we're not going to be in danger. So we're going to say, no, I'm not in danger. And then you're going to remind yourself, anxiety is reserved for dangerous situations. That's what reprograms the synapses in your brain to start firing correctly. So if you are somebody who deals with an anxiety issue, am I in danger? No, I'm not in danger. All right, then anxiety is reserved for dangerous situations. Let the anxiety go. Yes, I have an anxiety disorder. And I almost constantly asking myself, what if? That's what it is. Anxiety is the fear of the unknown, fear of the future, trying to figure out like, well, if this happens, then I'm going to do this. If that happens, then I'm going to do this. If that happens, then I'm going to do this. Reformatting to say anxiety is reserved for danger stops you from saying, well, what if, and lets you be very present and very in the now. Like literally, I'm not exaggerating to you at all. That is how I got my anxiety under control. Actually, my partner, I've been with my partner for like over 4 years now. And for a good portion of us, we were just like friends with benefits, you know? And even in that time frame that we were friends with benefits, I was telling him like, this is what I'm doing for my anxiety because it's been helping. And there's a few times that you forget to do it because panic sets in. When panic sets in, it's like, thoughts, what are those? So then he would say to me, hey, are you in danger? I'm like, no. He's like, okay, well, what's anxiety reserved for? For danger. Okay. I'm like, you're right. And he helped me get it out of it as well. So if you have a trusted partner or a friend or a family member that can help you remind yourself in those panic moments that everything's fine, you're fine, there's no danger here, they're going to help you reformat those synapses in your brain too. Okay. So Arya, I hope this helped. I hope this gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. My heart goes out to you, girl. I know that's so hard. I know it's so hard from experience. That's an amazing idea to ask myself or have someone ask me if I'm in danger. Thank you. You're very, very welcome. I hope it helps for you as much as it helped me. And now I really feel like I have control over my anxiety for the most part, like where it's not overactive. It's just doing what it's supposed to be doing. Also, do I have an angel number at all? So I reserved the angel numbers for the big readings, the 5-minute readings, but I think you were at, I want to say you were at like 227. So you can look up 227. Actually, we got time. I'll look it up for you if you don't mind. If you want to look it up on your own, just let me know. Like, don't look it up. I'll look it up for myself. But otherwise, I'll look it up for you. Yes, thank you. Okay, wonderful. We'll do it. No, I don't want that. Sorry. It just made me like, the speaker came on. Oh, that's really nice. Angel number 227 is a message of encouragement, urging you to trust your intuition, embrace positive change, and have faith in your journey. It signifies spiritual growth, manifestation, and the importance of staying true to your path. So I really like this. This really encourages you to connect with your inner self and trust your intuition, and suggests that your inner wisdom is guiding you towards your highest good. So and if you want to do an affirmation that might help you with your anxiety as well, is everything that's happening for me is all for my highest good. Everything that's happening for me is all for my highest good. Whether it's bad or good, it's all helping me with my highest good. Otherwise, I just started my spiritual journey. I had a dream about the angel number 222 last night. Good things coming in. That's what 222 is. Twos are good things coming in. Balance, partnership, duality. It's all evening out. It's all happening in your highest good. So everything's happening for you. I'm so proud of you starting your spiritual journey. I remember being a beginner witch. I was going to say newbie witch, but that didn't sound right. But a beginner witch, it was so exhilarating and confusing. And like, there's so many paths to go down. Like, what resonates to me? What is it that I want to do? All of it. So just explore everything. I'm eclectic. I take a little bit of everything, as long as it's open. I don't take anything that's closed. Anything that's not meant for me, especially my skin color, I don't do it, because I'm not trying to appropriate anything. I'm trying to appreciate everyone, but not take what's not mine. Seriously, love that. Thank you so much for confirming things for me and giving me this reading. You're very welcome, Aria, anytime. And now that you're a subscriber, you'll always have the ability to have a free reading on Saturday. Otherwise, you'll have that benefit of an additional minute anytime you donate $15 or more. Thank you so much for subscribing, my love. I really appreciate it. Absolutely. That's how I am, an eclectic witch. Yes. I take a little bit from everywhere. I have a little bit of crystal knowledge. I'm more of a psychic witch than anything, honestly. Like, that's probably my biggest is psychic witch, but like, I take kitchen witch stuff. I take hedge witch stuff. I take crystal witch stuff. I take like anything that's, like I said, open. Anything that's open. It's for me. Hi, Muhammad. Welcome back, darling. All right, guys. So I'm going to give it a couple minutes here. Oh, yes. I'm trying to strengthen my intuition, my psychic abilities. Don't ever rush it. Okay. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Don't rush it. Let it come in naturally. It took me 2 years to develop my gifts fully. So just so you know, it's not like I'm practicing. I need it. It's going to come in divine timing. It's going to come when you've done all the work that you need and that you're ready to take on that responsibility, because it's a big responsibility. It's huge. It's a giant responsibility. So take it easy. Know it's going to come for you, but it's going to come in due time. Now, you can do lessons. Like, if you know, go into your esoteric shop and they're doing lessons and like how to develop your intuition, feel free to do that if you'd like. But don't be surprised if it takes time for it to develop, okay? Especially if you're doing it on your own, like I did. I did it completely on, excuse me. I did it completely on my own. I didn't go to classes. I didn't do any of that. I learned through books. I learned through podcasts. I learned through following witches. And I just completely did it on my own. Muhammad, if you're interested in a question, it is a $15 donation. I've been on for over almost 2 hours and 40 minutes at this point. So it is a $15 donation, but I would love to answer your question for you if you're interested in that. Or you can subscribe and get a free reading. Subscribers get free readings on Saturdays, and they get an additional minute free anytime they donate $15 or more. That's good to know. It makes so much sense. Thank you. You're very welcome, darling. You're very welcome. So we're just going to hang out for a moment, see if anyone else wants to send in their donation or subscribe. If they don't, I might get off just a little bit early today. Oof. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me work for those who are new here. It's just a release they make me do, just a big release. So just know that's why I burp. It's not to be rude, I promise. But I also don't hold them in, because they're trying to get it out of me. I got to release it. Got to let it go. Let it fly. Thank you, Aria, for liking the live. I appreciate that. Okay, no problem, Stardust. Let me I'll get your donation coming through and then we'll get your reading underway for you. Of course. I hope you have an amazing Saturday. I hope you have an amazing Saturday too. Did you see Guapo? Did you see that paw being raised? Oh, that was so cute. What timing? What timing for this beautiful fluff? You see, oh, maybe you guys need to see him better. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's our fluffiest boy. We have 4 cats in this house, and he's our fluffiest boy. He is the long-haired. He's a Norwegian forest cat. He is a brand name cat, even though he was found in a shed, like a feral cat had kittens. It was found in a shed with a sister that we have here. Her name's Tiger Lily. Oh, you showing belly? Oh, look at the pets. Look at those beans. You showing off. Are you showing off your beans? Yeah, you are. Good boy. And not that we knew we were going to get a designer cat because I wasn't even a part of it. He's like 9 years old. I came in 4 years ago. But he's a true like Norwegian forest cat. If you look up, actually, maybe I'll do it for you guys while we're waiting. Norwegian forest cat. Like literally scrolling. This is him. This is absolutely him. All these cats are him. Like fluffy. There's one that looks exactly like him if I can find it, but it's like almost like a copy and paste of him. I wonder where it's at. Yeah, this is definitely his face right there. I don't know if I can find it. That's AI. That's not real. Maybe they took that one down, but all of these are like him. Oh, there he is. This one looks just like him. That one right there looks just like him. Oh, this one specifically, except he has more white here, like that guy. There was a picture that was like, bam, that is Guapo. And that's his name. His name is Guapo. Oh, it's so cute. He is so cute. He is so cute. Where is it? I'm just curious, like, because when we first looked it up, we're like, whoa, there was undeniable. Like, that is Guapito. That is our widow Guap. A very loved thing has many names, just FYI. A very loved thing has many names. I can't find it. It's very interesting. Angel, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is where you know where it is. You are a savvy internet person. I know it. But you can check it out. Boom, 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 boom. And then boom, boom, boom. Did somebody just subscribe? That was weird. It looks like somebody subscribed and then I got another notification on something. All right. Just make sure I didn't miss anything while I was looking elsewhere at this Norwegian forest cat. All right, Angel, I got you. Thank you so much. All right, Angel, what type of reading are we doing for you? We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design. Oh, you want to know about your husband travel move back home soon. Okay, yeah. Thank you for the follow as well, and thank you for liking the live. So let's go ahead and go for it. Your timestamp is 2 hours and 42 minutes. When I say timestamp, this is what I'm referring to. It's the second link. We record on here, and will things work out for us? Okay, so let's check it out here. Also, that's an angel number 243, 243, 243. Spirit, this is for Angel, Angel, Angel. Spirit, what does Angel need to know about their relationship with their husband, Trevor? Spirit, what does Angel need to know? Oh, I heard shock to the heart immediately, and my heart space just feels like it's collapsing in. Jordan, thank you so much. I got you as well. You're going to be next after Angel here. Thank you, Jordan. But what does Angel need to know about their relationship with their husband, Trevor? What does Angel need to know about their relationship with their husband, Trevor? I got to go with what it's feeling, because the way that my heart space just feels like it imploded. Like this might have been a shock to you, because I heard shock to the heart, and then my heart started to like hurt. It just feels very unexpected. It feels very like, I can't believe this happened. It just feels like this man crushed my heart. Let me know if that makes sense by saying yes, no, or I don't know. Nothing more, nothing less. Just yes, no, or I don't know. The way I just feel so sad, and then I have a little like underlining of anger with it as well. Like I feel sad, I feel upset, but I also have this anger. Does that make sense? Let me know that that makes sense. It's just like I feel like betrayed and angry and sad, and just all these emotions just all bubbling up. All right, we do have the Seven of Cups, which is the card of choice. You're asking if things will work out. You're asking if he'll move back home. I think it was the other one. Yeah, move back home. So there is a choice here to make, whether you even allow him home. You know, the time might come in where he's like, okay, I'm ready to come home. If that is, we're going to see what the other cards have to say. And you'd be like, I don't want you here anymore. Like there could be something underlying here where it's just very much like fuck you for doing this to me, for our family, for our household, whatever you have, for our pets. Like, how dare you? And then come back like I'm just gonna open my doors to you. Like that's like what I feel like is gonna bubble to the surface. Okay, very interesting. Something has to be transformed. Okay. Something has to be transformed in order for this to work out. If it's going to work out, either they have to grow up, or accept that they fucked up, or have some sort of accountability, or change in some format. Death is not like everything's just gone away. Like things have to move out of the way so that I can get to the sun. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot. This tower is the moon card. I'm going to show you right here. The moon is about deception, unseen circumstances, unknown enemies that's causing evolution and growth. That's why in this tarot, it's a dog mask and a wolf mask, because it's traditionally dog and wolf. You see those two towers. Those are the two towers we're seeing here in the death card that you can't see because my finger's in the way. Boop. That's causing wisdom. You're gaining wisdom. You're gaining insight in a way that's really, really, really beneficial. So something has to fall away. We both love each other so much. There's some things that really need to even out. If this is going to work, you guys both need to, honestly, I would go to counseling. If this is going to work, you guys got to have a counselor. You guys got to like confront each other, talk to each other in a way where you're hearing each other. You're not just yelling at each other. You're hearing each other. You're understanding each other's points of view. Make sure when you get a counselor, if you end up getting a counselor, that this counselor is not siding with anyone. They are impartial. They are no biases. They are right there in the middle. They're here to support both of you, because there's some counselors out there that will support just one party, not both parties. Okay. In order for you to fill your cup, you see that cup being filled? You can't let the past dictate the counseling. I just read, yes, we did counseling, and that's why I said the counseling. Don't let the past dictate the future, okay? If this is something that is needing to fall away so that you can balance out your own life, so that you can fill your own cup, you need to forgive the past. Let the past be gone, okay? But the sun is here in two ways. The sun is here in the death card, which is my favorite card in the entire deck. Letting something go so that what's meant for you will come in. You know, the old saying of let them go, if they come back, they're meant for you or whatever it is. It's not really how it says, it's something in a different way. But it's meant for you, right? So if they do come back, it does not necessarily always mean they're going to be meant for you. Because my ex broke up with me 5 times. I broke up with the 6th time, never got back together because I did the breaking up that time. It doesn't always mean they're meant for you, but I want you to fill your cup. Regardless of your husband, regardless of your situation, I want to make sure you are taken care of. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Don't let your past dictate your future. Forgive yourself. Let yourself grow. Get this positivity. I do think there's a real chance for you guys. I do. I feel like there's a real chance for you guys. And I don't usually get that. I usually get like a no, this is done, run for the hills, or like, yeah, I'll come back. But I really feel like you guys have a shot here. But I would approach it very slowly. I would reintroduce yourselves to each other. I would let the past go. Okay, thank you so much. I'm so scared. I think things are going to turn out just fine. However it's supposed to be, it's going to be okay. However it turns out to be. But if you guys are going to get back together, you have to let the past be the past. You have to start on a whole new page, a whole new chapter. And if the things keep coming in where it's the same shit over and over, and you guys are not letting the past be in the past, then there's really no leg to stand on, right? But if you both agree, like, listen, we got to talk, we have to forgive each other, we have to start at a new leaf, on a new page, there's a real possibility that things are going to work out, okay? And that's so rare for me to say. I'm not going to lie to you. It really is so rare for me to say. So, Angel, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I really appreciate you incredibly much. So, Angel, I'm rooting for you. Concentrate on you right now, though. Fill your cup. Make sure you have everything that you need. All right. Don't let anyone else infiltrate that. All right. All right, next we have is Jordan. Jordan, thank you so much for submitting your donation. Yes, I am. And our son, yes. Yeah, fill your cups. Make sure everything's good. Make sure your kid's good. Make sure you're good. Make sure if it does, you guys get back together, that there is real change. Okay, we're not looking for the same shit because it's just going to be the same shit over and over and over again. Okay. But again, Jordan, we have you. And then Stardust, I didn't get your donation in yet. So if you're still interested, you're going to get a 6-minute reading for being a subscriber. You can use any of these here. Use this. Boop, boop, boop. Then you click that one. Oh, you are Jordan. Hey. Okay, you did do it. See, I thought your name was Stardust. But again, if you would rather me call you Stardust, I can do that because they don't care. You don't need your legal name by any means. So let me know if you'd rather me call you Stardust or Jordan. It doesn't matter to me. It's all about you and what type of reading we're doing. Just my screen name. I don't mind. Jordan is fine. Okay, perfect. All right, Jordan, what type of reading are we doing for you? Yes! It's my favorite reading to do. I'm so excited. Okay, so what I'm going to need, I need a few bits of information from you. So I'm going to need your date of birth, including the year. I'm going to need your time of birth. And I'm also going to need your city and state, or if you weren't born in the States, city and country that you were born in. And if you don't feel comfortable putting it here, you can always go back to where you sent in your donation and you can type it out there too. You don't have to give out that information if you don't feel comfortable. But I do need it to do the reading. You have to be a subscriber. Subscribers get 6-minute readings. And they get free readings on Saturdays too. And guys, if anyone else is interested in getting a reading, now's the time. I'm going to close my list at the top of the hour. So in 8 minutes, sorry, numbers are hard, I'm going to close the list. So go ahead and get your donations. And now if you are interested in getting a reading here today. Okay, I see your comment there, Jordan. Perfect. Oh, you're a Pisces. What up, Piscean? You're so close to being an Aquarius, the better of the zodiac signs. You're checking time now. Okay, perfect. Oh, wait, I didn't do it right. There we go. Hey, Scorpio priestess. Actually. Goodbye, Scorpio priestess, because you're a scam account. That's why it says I will never DM you, to keep you guys safe. I will never DM you. Anyone that does is a scam. Okay. Anyone who does is a scam. Okay. AM or PM? AM. Okay, perfect. Hi, Captain Space. No, I said it wrong. No, I didn't. I said it right. Okay, there we go. I have a wife, not a husband. Hi, Dex. Thank you for the follow. Did I misspeak? Did I misspeak something? Thank you, Dex, for the heart me. I'm just confused, Casey. I'm not sure. Read the message above that one. So I didn't come through. The next message above that was AM. So I think you got filtered. I think that's what happened. That's probably why I'm confused. It's like, it just says, I have a wife, not a husband, and nothing else. All right. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Before we even start your 6 minutes, because we got 6 minutes on your timer. Hold on, let me fix that because this is falling out. Okay, there you go. You can see better now. 6 minutes on your timer. I want to explain to you, what the hell are you looking at? So this is the human design body graph. There is two sides to your chart. There is this red side right here. Thank you, Spirit. And there's this black side right here. The red side correlates with these red lines in the chart, not the red chakra. That is something different. I'm going to explain that in a moment. But just the red lines in the chart. This is formulated 88 days before your birth. This is subconscious to you. This is your subconscious side or your design side. These are the things that other people point out at you. And then you're like, oh yeah, I do those things, don't I? Like, it's not noticeable to you. The black side of your chart correlates with the black lines in your chart, and they're formulated at the exact moment of your birth. These are the things that you understand about yourself. These are the things that are tangible to you. Ooh, you have gate 55. That is the gate of spirit. Abundance is just a matter of spirit, my friend. I have that too. So just know, like, the black side of your chart is your conscious side or your personality side. The chakras in here, or the shapes in here, are chakras. We have the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the splenic center, the center of self, the throat center, the ajna, and the head. All of them represent different areas of life, really. But what's really important for you to know is that you have all 9 centers. All 9 of them, you got them. Whether they are defined, aka colored in, where you have consistent access to them, or they're undefined, where you have inconsistent access to this. This is where you get connection through through planetary alignments, through connection with other people's aura. Like if you and I were together oracally, you would have the splenic center defined, but you are an intuitive. But it comes in waves. Either you're super on it, you're super intuitive, or you have no intuition at all. That's really what happens here when you have completely open places where you don't have any activations at all. As you can see, the root has activations, the solar plexus has activations, the heart is completely open as well. So you feel like you have to prove yourself to whoever it is that you feel like you have to prove yourself. That's what happens when you have a completely open heart, girl. This is my chart. Same. Okay, I get you. Jordan, this is back to your chart. So there's 5 different aura types. We're going to talk about your specific type. We're going to talk about the strategy. That is how you work with your specific type of energy. We're also going to talk about your authority, which is one of these centers in your body that is how you make decisions and how you need to trust your decision-making processes. All right, let's go for it. Timer started. Jordan, you are a manifesting generator, okay? What it means to be a manifesting generator is that you have either a direct or an indirect connection from the throat center
to the sacral center. Really quickly, your timestamp is 2 hours and 27 minutes, just FYI. So you can watch this again, 2 hours, 27 minutes. Now, I forgot to tell you, I'm going to pause this really quickly because I should have said this before. Where you have white in your chart, you take in energy from other sources, you shake it up in your body and amplify it and reflect it back out. Okay. So that's what happens in these white spaces. I also see you have ADHD and I see you are a true empath. I wanted to say that as well. So we're going to continue here with the timer. But being a manifesting generator is, again, either a direct or indirect contact from the throat to the sacral center. And you are what's known as a pure manifesting generator because gate 20 to 34, which is channel 3420, is the only manifesting channel there is, manifesting generator channel there is, because it's the only channel that directly connects the throat to the sacral center. You have a superpower that not everybody has. You, my friend, are able to speak things into existence. You have to feel it in your body, like you already have it, and speak it. So when you're fighting with somebody and your vibrations are low and you're like, I'm fucking mad and I'm saying things I don't mean, you could see that manifest in your reality. You're up here, you're really excited about something, and you say, oh, I can't wait for this thing. I'm so excited for this thing. You're going to see that manifest in your reality. All right. So just know that your words are extra potent. Your words are extra strong, especially because gate 34 is the gate of power, and you have the gate of power in your design or subconscious sun. So the sun is your personality. Your sun is the, like, where you spotlight. So you have a lot of power and you have big energy. Okay. You might have been told you have big energy in your life because you do. Now, when you are a generator type, and you are a type of generator because you are the mixture between a manifester and a generator, okay? So you're these two types together. You are here to respond. It's wild. I have to be careful. You have to really realize, like, when you're up high or down low emotionally and really control what comes out of your mouth, which can be hard for some people like myself. But I'm not a manifesting generator. I'm a projector myself. But you do have to be extra careful. Now, when you are a generator type, you are here to respond to your environment. That is your strategy. Strategy and authority work in tandem with the type of energy that you have. So both of these are going to work together. So when you are responding to your environment. And when I say environment, I mean literally, where are you right now? That's what you're responding to. You're responding to your phone. Like when you were scrolling and you saw me, you responded by coming in and watching. You responded by subscribing. You responded by sending in a donation, right? That's what I mean by response. It can be as simple as you driving down the road and you're hungry and you look up and you see a sign and you're like, yes, I do want Wendy's. Fuck yeah. Or nope, I don't want Wendy's. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. That in itself is a response. So trust the response. Trust what comes in, okay? Because it's going to make all the difference. It really is. Now, when you are making a choice, when you're making a decision, when you're responding to something, you're going, should I do this? Should I not do that? You are sacral. Your authority center, again, your strategy and your authority work in tandem together, is your sacral center, your gut. Your gut will talk to you and say, yep, let's go get that Wendy's. Or, nope, don't want Wendy's. That hurt my stomach last time. Nope. Those are the guttural noises. Guttural noises. Trust in them. When you make a decision, your brain might pop in and go, but we just had Wendy's yesterday or 2 days ago. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. We're still getting Wendy's because my body said, yep, I want it. So we're not going to listen to the buts that happen. We're not going to listen to when our brain turns on, because our brain's just going to confuse us. It's going to manipulate us. It's going to block out any trauma we have. It's going to allow us to not trust in ourselves. So your gut is where you make decisions. You are somebody, and not everybody is designed for this, but you are designed to make in-moment decisions. You can make your choice right away. People who are emotional need to wait a minimum of 24 hours, if not longer than. They have to achieve emotional clarity before they can make a decision, but not you. Not you. You can make an in-moment decision. All right, Jordan. So trust in your gut. If it's speaking to you and going, go for it. If speaking is like, something's wrong here, trust it. No, thank you. Now, being a people pleaser or feeling like you have something to prove, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to do it anyways. Even though my body said no, I'm going to do it anyways. That's when you're going to find a lot of frustration in your life. A lot of frustration. So trust that you don't have to say no. I say yes. You can say no. No is a full sentence. But because we feel like we have to prove something or we are a people pleaser, you can also say, you know what, whatever you were asking me, whatever choice I have here, it doesn't feel right. I don't think I'm going to do it. But you know who came to mind? So-and-so. Now you have given somebody else a response, right? They're responding to your advice of asking whoever, or you invited them. I need invitations. You invited them to invite somebody else, to ask somebody else. So this is actually going to be very helpful. So if you feel like you can't just say no, give an example to somebody or give them a way to advance without you. Okay. So Jordan, we just scratched the surface of your human design. We just scratched the surface of it, girl. There is so much. Look at all this information we can talk about. Like there's so much information we can talk about. Plus all of this is informative as well. Like I love human design. So hopefully this was validating to you because it should be very validating information. Hopefully this gave you some clarity or insight about how your energy is and how it functions. And thank you so much for getting a human design reading because it's my favorite reading to do. I love all the readings I do. Like I love them. I love my job. I love what I do, no matter what the reading is. But human design has such a special place in my heart because it changed my life drastically. I was working 9 to 5s. I was in a job that I didn't really like, but I liked my boss, so I stayed. And it was paying me pretty okay. And I found out that I am a projector. I do not have sacral definition. I am not designed for 9 to 5s. So when I found this out 30 days later, I quit my job. Never looked back. Been doing this work ever since. Can I set up a private? Yes, absolutely. What you're going to do is you're going to go back to the link tree. You're going to select this one, and then you can schedule your private reading right from here. If there's any times that happen to not work for you, but I think we're both in the Eastern time zone, so hopefully the times do work. But sometimes I have people who are not in the Eastern time zone, so sometimes we have to do some accommodations. You can DM me first. I will never message you guys first, ever, for your safety. Anyone who's in your DM saying like, I feel like you need a reading, scam, 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 block them. You can report them. TikTok does nothing about it. So they probably won't get reported right, but you can just block them. Rory, thank you for the follow. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss anything while I was doing this reading because I was mostly looking at my laptop. Then my phone, and my phone's the one that tells me when I get something going on. So let me just double check here. Thank you so much for the follow. And then if not, I am going to sign off. It is past 2:00 and me and my partner need to eat. So we are going to sign off so we can eat. So thank you guys so much. It does not look like I missed anything. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to have found you. I'm so grateful for you too. And I'm so glad you found it to be interesting. Whoever I invited, I didn't mean to invite you. I'm so sorry. I'm so glad that you felt it was incredible. Like this is literally so crazy. Like it's the best. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for anyone who subscribed, anyone who's liked the live, anyone who's gifted the live, anyone who's commented on the live, or anyone who has gotten a donated reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting the page, for supporting me. I really appreciate it. And I hope that I give you some clarity or insight if you did get a reading from me here today and you got something out of it as well. I love being of service in this way. You're welcome, Casey. And I never got that other comment, so I think it just was filtered. I'm so sorry. I wasn't ignoring you. Caitlin, thank you for the follow. Universe, you, my best friend, thank you so much for allowing me to do this work in this way, be of service in this way, to be successful in this way. I love you so much. Thank you so much for blessing me with this incredible ability. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And last but not least, my angels, my ancestors, my guides, I love you so much. Thank you for allowing me to see you, feel you, and hear you. Thank you for your guidance, your protection, your love, your knowledge. I'm just so grateful that you brought in these people here today. We had such a successful Saturday, and I just love you endlessly. So thank you so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'll see you then. Eastern time. I'm in the Eastern time zone. Thanks, Spirit. All right. I love you guys. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.